put the video up for them to see.
They can't see it.
You can kind of see it.
They're little Chinese dwarves.
They're Chinese! Or they might be Mongolian or something.
That's my favorite guy. That guy goes,
Dude, they sing with so much passion. I love them, dude. God, they're the best. I honestly...
New Kanye just dropped.
Oh, shit, it's so good.
The new Ye just dropped, folks.
Backstreet's back. All right. Am I sexual?
Yeah.
Dude, that video of him walking on the balcony with that fucking jacket on, and it's
it.
like, am I sexual?
What's weird is I had just watched This Is the End right before that. Have you
Was
seen
that a Backstreet Boys documentary?
Well, there's a big scene at the very end where the real life Backstreet Boys come in and play that song, and they do a dance number with Seth Rogen and all the guys from. You would love.
This is the end. I've seen this. I saw it in theaters.
You would. I did too.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah.
Did
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
where the
I was a
demon
kid, but
titty fucks. What's his face?
yeah. It's when Michael Cera is a coke addict. It's actually a really funny movie.
It's a movie where they all got together and decided to make a movie about
like
them.
a ridiculous
It's like
movie.
it's an insane film.
It's so absurd.
It's funny, but it's like incredibly egotistical. You know, they're all high in the
but-
room. So like, let's make a movie with all our friends. Channing Tatum's the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
Channing
he's
Tatum
very
comes
good.
in and like steals films.
Yeah, he does.
He did that with Hail Caesar. Do you remember that? Where he was the homosexual communist in Hail Caesar. He was like oh my God. There's a scene. I loved Hail Caesar.
I haven't seen Hail Caesar since it came out.
I loved Hail Caesar.
I remember liking it.
I love the end where the guy, when Josh Brolin slaps the guy, so we got to make the picture.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
Channing Tatum like escapes on like a Soviet submarine, but he's like gay. It's like really funny. I love it.
I've heard he's gay in real life. We were watching, Steve 1989 on
No. Is he gay?
on the Patreon. That was going to be our public episode, but it was so crazy that I think we have to make it a Patreon. So this is now the public episode.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the reason we're watching Steve 1989, we have a fucking MRE, dude.
We have
We're gonna
MRE
review.
kids, and also just off the top, welcome back everybody. But
Yeah.
if you are here and you joined us last week with Ben, there is also another 90-minute episode with Ben, roughly maybe more, on the Patreon. So if you want to see more with Ben, head over to the Patreon. That's where that is. Patreon.com/the Ida Hour.
It was very good. It was very ethereal.
If you couldn't ethereal.
I'm sorry.
Ethereal.
It's the long COVID.
It's the long COVID. Yeah. We talk a lot about John's long COVID and who the perpetrators of that are.
And
on
how much
Patreon
hatred I
that
have
we
for the
just recorded.
perpetrators.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking
just can't
the
help
governor
yourself,
of
can you?
the
Yeah.
governor of Georgia. What's his
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
face? Not Ron DeSantis.
John hates Bruce Lee. He hates Bruce Lee.
I don't.
He hates him.
You know what? I used to get in a fight in high school a lot where it's like there's a common fight you get in where it's like, who'd win the fight, Mike Tyson or Bruce Lee? And it's like, if you think Bruce Lee would beat up Mike Tyson, you're
I thought it
your
was
fucking
Muhammad
mind.
Ali versus Bruce Lee. I thought that
I
was
mean,
the
Muhammad
big-
Ali
in
would
Once Upon a
fuck
Time
Bruce
in
Lee, but-
Hollywood, there was that scene with Brad Pitt where they're
Well,
like,
that's a famous legend where like,
Right.
yeah. But Muhammad Ali would fuck Bruce Lee up.
it's kind of fucked up. Like nobody noticed I dyed my hair black. Like no one
You
noticed.
said, dude, you're...
It's upsetting.
Okay, you got to understand, like, if you, like, men don't see different shades of the same color. We don't care. Like, if you...
I know. Men are colorblind. They're blind in
If
general.
you dyed your hair red, I'd be like, oh, wow, your hair's red now. But, like, if
I don't think you'd notice, John.
I would definitely notice
You would
if your
say
fucking
something's
hair was
different about
red.
you, but you wouldn't figure out what it was.
Ida shaves her head
You
for the
wouldn't know.
Yeezy thing, and I'm just like, you know.
Oh yeah, we never told them. A while
yeah.
back, we did an episode where I auditioned. I did a Yeezy casting, and then
Yeah.
the guy who did my casting for Yeezy, who said I was basically a shoo-in, he said I was basically cast. He got fired the next day for stealing samples from Kanye.
Oh, wow.
But I had agreed to shave my head for this for Kanye
That was
West.
I came in here
That
and it
was
was
the
like...
only reason I would have shaved my head is for Kanye West. But I'm glad ultimately it didn't work out because he got fired. So all of the people, all the girls that he had said, you're going to be cast, because I had to go to 3 rounds.
Wow.
And I made it to the last round. And he said, okay, you're basically in. You just have to come back tomorrow. And then the next day, I see all over the Kanye pages that he has been fired and dragged online for stealing samples of clothing and reselling them online, and he was caught.
Oh, I thought you were selling like musical samples.
It was actually the Kanye fan pages are so obsessed with him that they figured out that this guy was the one stealing and he was the one running the castings. So then it didn't work out, but it's good because I would have had a shaved head right now, which he even said, he's like, "Are you willing to shave your head?" I'm like, "No." Like, not at all.
I remember Ida was like Sophie's choice. I came in here and she was like in a panic circling, like, "I'm gonna have to shave my head. I'm just gonna have to shave my fucking head." And it was like, I was just like, Devin's sitting there like, "Hey, you're gonna have to wear wigs or something." Devin
told me to do it. He's like, "Dude, do it."
Of course. Yeah, don't turn that.
But then I had other girls be like, "Do not do that."
Because they're jealous, dude. All women want are a bunch of crabs in a bucket. They don't want you to succeed.
I think they were just telling me like, you're gonna be miserable, you're gonna be devastated every night, you're gonna fall asleep crying.
You'll be in a Yeezy fucking ad.
I know.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That you'd be the fucking cock of the walk, dude.
It'd be pretty cool.
Fucking, what are you talking about? You'd be crying. You'd see yourself in a fucking Yeezy ad.
I know, but I'd see myself with a shaved head in my worst form on a Yeezy ad.
It's not your worst form.
So the thing that has the most publicity is where I look the worst.
Your hair grows back. Your hair grows back. Number one. Number two. Like, yeah.
Who wants
don't
to
listen to
that?
girls. You
think I want to grow this shit back again? You know how long this takes? Like, it's years.
It's like 2 years, 3 years.
No, it's years.
How long would it take
to grow this out? Several years. 4?
4? Wow, he's out.
I don't know. I'm guessing. Three.
It'd be a year before it was like kind of like.
It's a death sentence to shave your head as a woman.
You would look like a
a
she they.
Some people can pull it off, dude, but very few people.
You have an apple head.
Very few women. I don't know. I've never shaved my head. I have no idea what it looks like.
You know what your head looks like?
What the fuck?
I have a misshapen head. Look at the side.
I've seen almost zero girls look good with their head shaved, and I'm not trying to be rude here. It's true. Very few of them look good. Even Natalie Portman, who looks good with her head shaved, I like her better with hair. I like everyone better with hair. I mean, it's just like girls, though, specifically. Men are fine with shaved heads, but women, it's like you want your hair. It's like part of what makes you feminine. It's part of what makes you...
I understand that, but you would be in an Yeezy ad.
I would be in an Yeezy ad. And so here's how it happened, actually. The guy that got fired, his name's Nate. R.I.P. to Nate, but he actually had BO, to be honest, which was really,
a lot of artists
really off-putting.
do. It's really fucking annoying.
I don't know that he's an artist. Actually, he might be.
Yeah, so like I know a couple guys that are like fucking like in bands and they just don't bathe and they get laid constantly.
Well, it was horrific to me, but I was like, okay, fine, you're gonna cast me. He was also really weird about the way he cast me. He was like, he didn't even get my info the first day. I had to sign NDAs. Oh shit, maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Gives a fuck.
It doesn't matter, dude. I only signed. You're supposed to sign the NDA twice, or every day that you're there. I only signed it twice, so
you can talk about this. We're talking about the third day.
We're talking about the third day.
Day 3.
Yeah, and I wasn't even supposed to be in this casting, by the way. I literally was by Joey's apartments, and this casting was taking place right across the street.
That's so funny.
From Joey's apartments, and there's all these like people walking around like with shaved heads, and Joey's like, "What's going on here?" And my friend Emily,
he's like, "What's this?"
I know.
He's like walking. He's like, "Are they filming a Bosch?"
It's right by that place, right by that restaurant, and so that warehouse in downtown, and I walked in just to see what was going on, and I was like, oh, this is the casting, and I wanted to see what was happening, but there's like a line of people, but I went into the very, very, very end, so I was the last person, and it was like, because I knew you had to shave your head, so I was like, I'm not going to go in there, I'm not going to shave
people
my head.
Were walking in with shaved heads?
Yeah, you had to have a shaved head even to audition, so I wasn't allowed to try out for this realistically because I didn't have a shaved head, and he even stated publicly on his Instagram, he posted a screenshot of a DM from a girl who had said, don't you need really, really pretty girls with long hair? And he's like, nope. And then he posted that on his Instagram, like, shaved heads only. We only want shaved heads. Do not even come. Because it was an open casting.
He could have very easily been like, no, thank you, though.
Yeah.
But, like, it's cool to be a cocksucker.
He is a cocksucker. He's like, all caps, nope. But because I'm pretty sure a lot of girls were trying to go in there and, like, not shave their head, but like me, like be
don't respond to them.
But I didn't ask. I didn't inquire.
Yeah, that's the way you do. You just show up.
I just didn't. I just assumed I wasn't gonna.
I didn't know.
I just assumed it wasn't going to be for me. I really didn't expect to actually walk in there. I wasn't going to audition for this. They wouldn't have taken me for all I
Flash
knew.
water right into my eye. Oh my god.
Good. I'll wake up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. But I walk in and, I was just on the outside of it and I was like kind of peeking around. But then they assumed I was in the line. So they said, all right, come in. All right, you, come in.
Did you do like a model walk?
So it was like a flood of people where I was just literally, I was just walking amongst them and they just acted like it was okay that I was there even though I had my ponytail. And I walk in and then they're like, all right. And they just like throw clothes at you. They're like, all right, get dressed. And I was like, okay. I wasn't planning on doing this. And I get dressed and then they have you walk and then they take Polaroids of you. They take photos of you, what have you. And so I did all of that. And then they're like, okay, great. Like, whatever. See you. Everyone goes home. And then he's like, all right, we'll see you back here tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, why?
Yeah.
They're like, you're going to come for the second round. I was like, oh, okay. They didn't say it to you like in an official capacity. He kind of said it to you like there was no organization in this at all. Like, everything was kind of, nothing made sense.
They know the impetus is not on them because it's such a big deal that they're just like, these people will fucking show up.
Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to fall in place. It's yay. Like, no one's going to fuck this up. And so I was like, all right. So I was like, what time should I be back here? He's like, same time, same place. I was like, all right, great. So I go back home and I realize it's like, oh my God, he doesn't even have my information. I literally didn't give him my info, but I have to be back there. So I went back there again, second day. And then he's like, I did the same thing. More pictures, more walking, come back the next day. I was like, all right, okay, I have to cancel my whole day. I have to go back to this casting. And I had no idea it was going to keep happening. Nobody knew that this casting was going to go on for 4 days. They thought it was one day, then they kept extending it and extending it. And I actually made a really good friend there, Brittany. Shout out to Brittany. She's cool. And she did have a shaved head, but she actually encouraged me to shave mine. And she said, you don't even know what your face looks like until you shave your head. I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. She's like, you really don't know until you shave your eyebrows. And I was like, damn.
She shaved her eyebrows?
Actually, Kanye's assistant's dad told me that
Wow.
You don't know what your face looks like until you shave your eyebrows, but he's the one.
What an insane thing to say to somebody. You don't know, honey. You don't know what your face looks like until you shaved your eyebrows, your head, and you're wearing baby seal
That's true.
skin jackets.
But Brittany was standing next to me, and he came up and he's like, he looked at me with my ponytail. He's like, "So you're really gonna shave your head?" I said, "I guess so." And then she was very encouraging. But when I went in there and I told him, like, I was doing my third round, I was like, all right, great, thanks so much, whatever. And then he's like, so let me just get this straight. He's like, but the very first day that I did it, before he let me come to the second two castings, he's like, so we just want to make sure you're okay to shave your head. You're ready to shave your head. And I was like,
They must have wanted your ass.
well, I wasn't allowed to audition. There was only one other girl with hair there. And everyone else was shaved. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm not really down to do that. Like, not really. I was like, do I have to? And then he's like, and then he looks at me again. This is the guy that got fired. He goes, so if he wants you to shave your head, you're going to say no?
These people are nuts.
And I was like,
am I sexual?
Yeah. I was like, oh, him? I was like, him? He's like, yeah. If he wants you to shave your head, I was like, oh, no. If he told me, I would do whatever. Like, I would, he says jump, you say how high. Like, it's not, come on, of course. And then that's where I was like, then I left and I was like, what the fuck did I just agree to do? And then I see all these videos of all the models having their heads shaved. Like, I was like,
it's like the beginning of fucking Full Metal Jacket.
It's like,
Ida's doing the Keurig stare.
It's like Schindler's List.
Yeah.
You walk in there.
If he wanted you to get numbers tattooed on your wrist,
Would
you're
you
gonna
do
say
it?
no.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, it was so intimidating though. I was like, oh, no, of course I will. Of course I will.
You know.
Yeah, I was like, he wants me to join a seance and, turn into a witch. I'll do it. Like, whatever. And so anyways, it didn't work out. And then the ones that did get cast, nothing really came from. My friend Brittany did get cast because she already had the shaved head and everything too. And nothing really came from it. They did like the one showcase on Melrose where they tried on the white shirt and then nothing else really came from it. So,
wow.
So all those people kind of shaved their head for nothing.
Okay, well, I'm glad it didn't work out
It didn't work out. Yeah, I'm happy about it.
Did she ever meet Kanye?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's cool.
She did get to meet him, which was very cool.
He's like, thanks for shaving your head, and he leaves.
Yeah, he leaves. But it was cool, dude. That whole campaign was pretty cool because all the cars were really sick that they did for it. Actually, the shirt that she did display was really dope. Like they did the whole thing on Melrose next to the Adidas store, which was sick. So, he's famously embroiled in a legal battle with Adidas. Anyways, did not materialize, but I have my hair. I'm happy about my hair, although nobody notices the color changing. That's fine.
I'm sure all the men in the comments will be like, I noticed, Ida.
That's fine.
Ida, I noticed. Can you notice
my hair
me?
black. Yeah. Yes, I noticed you. Yes, don't
I've
kill
sent you
yourself.
$60,000, Queen. Will you notice me?
Who's
have you
who's
seen
sending me
the
60 grand?
Have you seen the God, who's the fucking
Please
rap
send me
artist?
60 grand.
There's a guy, he's like she's like a rap artist, but she has an OnlyFans. This guy sent her like $60,000 and she posted all of his screenshots of all the chats he sent her.
Oh my god.
What's her name? It's like Rose or Ruby.
Ruby Rose?
Not Ruby Rose. Fuck. It's a
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. I think it's Sexy Red.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Yeah.
Sexy Red
she's
like
huge
put
right
him
now.
on blast, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
It was really
dude.
fucked up. He's like,
I don't know how I
please
feel about
respond to me,
putting
my
people on
princess.
blast. Dude, if I felt some kind of way about putting people on blast, this show would have so many more followers and so many more views if I acted on the instincts that I have all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't, because I'm a classy person.
Ida's DMs are like Anthony Weiner's laptop.
Oh no.
She's gonna leave it at a quick trip somewhere in Philadelphia, and
You mean Hunter Biden?
a Wawa.
Or Anthony Weiner?
I'm doing Anthony Weiner.
All right, it's a deeper cut.
Yeah, a little deeper,
Dude,
yeah,
John's
yeah.
like indie pedo. Like he's like indie. He's not into the mainstream Hunter
dude.
Biden. No. But yeah, so it was an interesting experience. I never really talked about that. I meant to talk about. I should have talked about it then. Fuck these NDAs. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
What's Yeezy gonna sue you? What?
No, no,
The
come on. I do want to be a Yeezy model. Who doesn't?
I think I could have gotten it.
You could have absolutely gotten
Yeah,
it,
if I
John.
showed up
There
and I
were
was just
people
like-
that looked just like you, by the way, at
Yeah.
that casting. They didn't want. I think the people that they ended up choosing was just like a wide range of looks. They wanted a big range of people, like women, men. The only common denominator was the shaved head. Everything else, everybody looked super different ethnicities, different.
Yeah, I could definitely get on
everything,
Yeezy.
heights.
I don't think I could do like Balenciaga. You know,
Well, it's very
but
similar.
it'd be funny if I did Balenciaga.
There's a lot of underlying similarities there.
Yeah, but everyone Balenciaga has their adrenochrome glands removed. so.
By the way, shit wasn't real. We kind of fell for that.
What?
Balenciaga shit. It's like whatever.
It's still a little creepy. It's just odd.
Of course, but
a lot of high
fashion
art
is
and
creepy. Fashion
high
is
art
creepy.
and fashion, they kind of mix and
Very
they get
creepy.
weird. Still, don't get me started because I will go off and we'll get removed from YouTube. But don't get me started. But anyways, what are we talking about today?
So we did our big China episode.
China.
China. Where's my phone? I have all my stuff on my phone.
Am I sexual?
Yeah. Oh, it's almost Christmas. We should have put a little tree on the fucking table, bro.
That's fine. We'll get one soon.
Fuck
Dude,
everything.
When it goes, everybody.
I finally decided I'm going to get a Christmas tree this year. All right, I go get a Christmas
Did you get a fake one or a real one?
No, it's a real tree.
Okay, nice.
I watered that bitch. I did everything for her. And ends up costing like over $100 to get a tree. It's insane. I thought I was like gonna get a little tree. It's gonna be really easy. No. Then you gotta get the lights. There's nothing else. There's no lights, by the way.
Yeah,
no lights. They're everywhere's out of lights.
Yeah.
It's fucking December in the most populated city, in one of the most populated cities in the entire world. No Christmas lights? Where is the stock? Where are the companies like saying, oh, like the whole point of America is to like capitalize off of our holidays?
I think there's a petroleum shortage still, right? I'm sure there's rubber in them.
Fuck, does that have anything to do with my Christmas lights not being around?
Well, I think the rubber and the whatever.
Dude, the supply and demand of the lights, I'm paying like $45. I'm paying more for the lights than for the fucking tree. Almost.
Yeah, they're incredible. I remember you could get a line of like fucking. I remember when I was living in Boyle Heights, I had a fucking like. Remember in play places at McDonald's, they'd have the big net you can lay in.
Yes, yeah, very
It was
liminal.
like that. It was like that, but with just Christmas lights crisscrossing every inch of my
beautiful.
fucking ceiling when I lived in Boyle Heights in my little place, and I could turn it on. It was like, poof. It was so sick at night.
Really?
And I had a whole wall of just like paintings I'd thrifted. It looked like fucking something out of like fucking the Mad Hatter's place. I just had a whole wall from floor to ceiling, just different paintings with crazy fucking. I picked them based on the frame. If the frame was wild, I'd buy it. It was just a sick. I didn't do any drugs at that time either. I didn't do psychedelics.
You've never done any drugs.
I've done mushrooms a bunch of times.
I mean,
I've done I can't admit to anything.
dude, there's no Christmas lights in LA. You can't go see Christmas lights anywhere. There's not good ones.
Christmas Tree Lane. What are you talking about, Arcadia?
Christmas Tree Lane sucks ass.
Kicks
dude.
ass. You suck ass,
It's
dude.
so stupid.
We can do the Griffith
Can we
Park.
show them Christmas Tree Lane?
Do the Griffith Park. Fucking
Which one?
The zoo. The zoo does the Christmas light thing.
I've never been to that one.
It's good. You get on a train. You get
Oh,
hot
that's
cocoa.
nice.
They
Oh,
have
that's
a train.
really
You get on a
nice.
train. You have hot cocoa, and it takes you through all the Christmas lights.
I've been to, what is the other one in Pasadena? Or maybe it's...
The Christmas Tree Lane in Fresno, California. It's a really sad story, actually.
Oh.
The reason that started was because a child died, and the owner of the house, the father of the child, started decorating the tree in front of his house with Christmas lights every Christmas. He just went all out because he was like, I lost my child. I need something to pour my heart into. And then everyone on the street started supporting him by also putting up Christmas lights in front of their house, and then it became an attraction in Fresno.
Oh. Well, this
Yep.
is
Creepy.
This is the Christmas Tree Lane, not in
yeah, it's in
Fresno. This is
Altadena.
in Altadena, and it's like very whatever.
It's
Devin and
fine.
I went once, and we were like so underwhelmed. We were
That's
like,
because you two are impossible to please.
That's
you
not
two have
true.
zero soul, but neither of you. Devin. Okay, I'm
Whoa,
gonna
whoa, no,
hold
go
up.
off, go off.
I'm gonna go off right now.
Go
I
off.
swear to God. If I go to a restaurant
No
with Devin,
soul.
he
Interesting.
will complain about every
he does
fucking
do
thing
that. That
at the
drives me
restaurant. It
fucking
is like
crazy,
going to
too.
dinner. It's like going to dinner with fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's insane.
Yeah, he turns into Larry David,
Yeah.
in a way that's not. He makes good points occasionally, like about what his grievances.
He can go to his
But
favorite
he takes it
restaurant.
too far.
He can go to his favorite restaurant and constantly complain. We go to fucking Takes or to Tax.
Tax.
We go to Tax, and he's sitting there. He's like, "Where's my black pepper?" The waiter's supposed to bring black pepper. And I'm like, Devin, ask for fucking black pepper. He's like, can you ask for black
ridiculous. He loves Tex. He supports Tex till the very end.
pepper? I know, but it's like, God. And
I've
then,
even bought him Tex memorabilia. I got him an original 1960s Tex matcha. What is it?
box.
That.
Yeah.
No, it's not a box. It's like a
book.
but it's framed and it's like an original
That's
Tex.
cool.
It's an original Tex. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's an LA establishment. We hope it stays, but we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. But Christmas Tree Lane, bro, look at this shit. It's very mid. It's very, very mid. It's not like the
whatever.
It's not like the Fresno
fun.
one. It's like fine. When we went, it was like
The beginning of the lane.
Damn, look at that shit. God, what fucking.
It is said John Woodbury, an early habitant of what we now know as Altadena, had seen the deodar
Damn,
trees on a
looked
trip
crazy
to Italy in the
back then.
1880s. He
there's no way this goes back this far.
agriculture to make
I don't
sure
think it's
they
old
would
as
thrive.
shit. I mean, why
I know,
would they
but
lie
the
about
tradition,
this?
but the tradition
John's
of
brother,
Christmas Tree
Captain
Lane.
Frederick Woodbury, a
Well, maybe they're
retired
just really
military
phoning it
officer,
in now because it's not
germinated
very
the
good
deodar
these
seeds in
days.
His backyard. He
That
had
looks
a
like the
house
Michael
just
Jackson house.
outside
Damn,
That house
that's
is
dope.
sick. That's
I
a
would
sick
fucking-
fucking
damn,
house.
what a
home
G.
built in the
Dude.
area. It's believed John wanted the trees to later line Santa Rosa Avenue, which would have served as his
I
driveway
love a
to
Christmas
his
tree.
estate.
It's the most
But
beautiful
John's mansion
tree.
was never built when the land boom went bust. The
What
land
a
was
crazy
first
opinion.
lit
I mean, they're
Distraught.
redwoods,
I
dude.
love Christmas.
Like, they're fucking redwoods, dude. Like, you can't, like, you can only do so fucking much.
Well, there's different ones. There's nobles. There's other
The
ones.
lane was
No, the ones on
eventually
Christmas Tree Lane are
popularized by
redwood
color
trees.
photo postcards, and that's when the name
I was talking to the Christmas tree guy at the place I got it from. You know,
Yeah.
I went to the one in Los Feliz. I should have gone to Eagle Rock. The Eagle Rock Christmas
You
tree
should have gone to,
farm
like,
is the
San
best one.
Bernardino, dude. Fuck that
I'm
shit.
gonna drive. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a road trip to get a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Guess again, homie. Yeah, that is not happening.
Going
Going to Altadena is practically a road trip. Not really.
Dude,
It's
if you
like
live
Pasadena.
up there, you're fucking rich. Notice how everyone that lives up.
Altadena?
Look at this guy.
Every year,
Oh, if you
Altadena
live on
is like-
Christmas Tree Lane, you're fucking wealthy as
Oh, of
fuck.
course, but
Yeah.
it's not as nice as Pasadena.
All these boomers.
Gift booths and craft booths, and we have 7 food trucks as well.
Oh, good. Just another place for a food truck.
It's a whole event.
You know, I drafted I dodged the draft by shitting in my pants, and when I had to report for duty, and now we have 7 food trucks,
John would do that. John would dodge the draft by shitting.
Hell no, I wouldn't dodge the draft. You out of your mind?
You
out of your goddamn mind?
Mad he is. It's so funny.
Fucking furious with you right now.
You'd never make it through basic training, John.
I would absolutely make it through basic. Like, it doesn't take much. There's like guys, my buddy.
You think I could do it?
Yes, dude. My
You
buddy.
think I can make it through basic training?
Yes, dude. If you actually wanted to, yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
hard.
Do you know how early you have to get up? You just
Dude,
adjust.
like
you
6
adjust. You adjust.
Okay, you have
Right?
30 other dykes in the fucking room with you that are gonna beat your ass if you don't wake up on time. You're gonna wake the fuck up.
They're
Ida.
not gonna beat my ass. Those dykes are gonna love
Those
me.
dude, those dykes are gonna fuck you up, dude. They're gonna fuck.
They're
You're
gonna-
gonna have.
they're
You're
gonna
gonna have a.
wish they could
You're
fuck
gonna have
me
a.
up.
You're gonna have a fucking 180-pound Latina named Daisy that's gonna be on your
Till I
ass
flirt with
like
her,
white on
and then,
rye.
and then she's like
No,
fucking.
a lot of them are straight, and they're
and then
not gonna.
she's like putty in my hand.
No. A lot of them are straight, and they'll beat your ass too. They're just.
They're
Latina
straight until they
chicks.
talk to me.
Ida, you're not gonna.
I'm gonna fix them.
Ida,
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying if
fix
you
them.
wanted to get through boot camp, it wouldn't be that hard. It's like fucking. They now have like fucking cards you pull when you feel uncomfortable.
No, come
That's
on.
serious. Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, I just thought Christmas Tree Lane. I just thought it would be more. I thought there would be some you know, in Dallas they have this big Christmas tree display where like you put your radio station on in your car to the station.
Yeah,
of
we
the
have that here,
place.
too.
Well, we couldn't access it.
Yeah, because you guys don't care.
I think I cared that day.
Chinese immigrant labor. They built those gutters.
1970s, the planning department was
That's what he just said.
put in
Yeah, you know, Texas.
They're not showing us the lights. That's the problem. Where's the other one? There's another one in Pasadena, a light thing that you go to.
I think that's the one you're referring to.
No, I'm thinking of the one where you walk around. and you
Oh,
have to pay-
stats? It doesn't exist anymore.
You have to pay. Maybe it's in Monrovia or maybe it's in Glendora or something.
Well, I know the Griffith Park one kicks ass. The Griffith Park Zoo.
in 2000.
What do I think? You know exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know. If I knew what we were talking about, I would say it.
No,
Ida.
John, it's
Why
like
would I lie to you?
You're from here. You're literally from here. Lights, Christmas lights.
Stats was the best. Stats used to be the best holiday store on planet
It
fucking
starts
Earth.
with a G.
Install meters.
G.
It's called Gangsta Gangsta.
It's called, there's Forest of Light, Christmas Tree Lane, there's Marina Del Rey, LA Zoo Lights.
LA
Okay,
Zoo Lights
actually,
is
I'm
the
going to do
one.
the LA Zoo Lights. So that's what I'm going to try this year. The Venice Canals do something? Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I've
Oh,
never.
that's sick.
I don't think I've ever seen the Venice Canal.
You haven't?
No,
They're
dude.
really, really cool. You know, Bev used to live
I know. Yeah, it's right next to fucking what's his
super
face.
cool.
When LED
Holiday Road.
Oh,
Road.
yeah, we got Disneyland, dipshit. Top that, Texas.
Beverly Hills. What are they doing over there?
Nothing. They're all Persian Jews.
Invite me. I am going to a Christmas party in Beverly Hills tomorrow
Safer.
with Persians. I have to find an ugly Christmas sweater, which I don't own one.
Just go to Target. There's like a million.
Oh, really? Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
It's too late.
$40 though.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Too late now.
What are you talking about? It's tomorrow. Just go tomorrow morning.
All right, but I gotta be in Beverly Hills by like 6 p.m. Which
Ida,
is
your
crazy.
time management drives me up a wall. What are you talking? You have
Or
from
lack
now
thereof.
till 5 p.m. tomorrow to buy a Christmas sweater.
Yeah, but do you know how long it takes to get from here to Beverly Hills on a Wednesday?
That's what I'm saying. Till 5 p.m. An hour, and you
Then
don't
I
want
have
to be there
get
right.
ready, and then I have to like. Get
Okay, you have now
dressed.
till 2 p.m. tomorrow to get a Christmas sweater.
Also, I'm never gonna wear that sweater again. Those sweaters are heinous.
Moving bulbs.
It sounds like you don't want to go.
No, I really want to go. Are you kidding me?
Well,
It's
then
in
do
Beverly
the work.
Hills. Of course, I want to go. My friend Nicole, I go to anything she invites me to. She's amazing. Yeah, so it's these guys are
boring as
you're
shit.
not this is the real Christmas tree lane. You know, I find that when I go to the videos with the least views, they're really what I'm looking for versus the one
Yeah.
with the most views.
Yeah.
That's how you really realize how stupid everybody is.
Absolutely.
Then you're like, Jesus Christ.
Southern California. The beginning
We
of
just
the lane
watched
goes
this.
back to the
You're
start of
right.
Altadena.
Ida, get it
is
together.
that John
Oh my
Woodbury-
God. Okay.
Hold on. There's one where they just walk around. This is the one. This is the 317
A massive
views.
and long-standing holiday tradition here in Southern California. Tonight, our
It's
Desmond Shaw is
festive.
taking a look at Christmas Tree Lane in Altadena.
This guy looks stoked. He looks about
Well,
as
take a look
stoked
at
as
this festive display. It
By
is
the way, the
Christmas
year
tree
we
lane
went,
in
I think it was
Altadena,
like
and it is the
COVID year,
oldest
so they like weren't
large-scale
doing as
outdoor
much.
Yeah.
Christmas
Which
display
why?
in the world.
Why is
Started
COVID
over 100
affecting your
years ago,
Christmas tree lights?
1920.
We're
That's
all
when
in our
National Park
cars.
put up in these Deodar
Probably,
trees
I don't
that
know.
passed Pasadena
It's like-
now. There's
Probably did something.
134
Everyone
of them in
used
total.
COVID
We
as an
gotta talk about
excuse.
these trees, the star of the show. They were planted by John P. Woodbury, the founder of Altadena. He planned on building
Oh,
a
the
big
founder
mansion
of
at the top of the street. This was going to be the grand approach to his estate.
That
He thought
kicks ass.
These were just the most beautiful trees in the world when he saw them in Italy, and he got assurances from a friend at the Department of
He
Agriculture
brought them
that they would
over from
actually
Italy?
Fuck yeah, he
thrive in
did.
Southern California. So
Bro,
he
that
got a
kinda-
bunch
that
of
kinda
seeds,
rocks.
It's baller as
his
fuck.
ranch, his brother
That's pretty
Frederick,
fucking
helped
cool.
nurture them
He's
for
like,
the
these
first
were
couple of years, and then
transported
in
across the
1885,
Atlantic
Woodbury
on a
hired
boat
Chinese
and
labor
then
brought
brought
these-
across the United States to California. These boats were brought halfway across the world so they could line my driveway.
That's sick, dude.
Pretty baller. I mean, we talk about Yeezy. How much that would cost these days?
I want to like actually walk through the lane. There's another one that's like called something Gardens. That's where I went. I did like
Huntington Gardens.
No,
Huntington Gardens, the Arboretum.
there's another Gardens. It starts with a G.
There's only two. There's Huntington Gardens, and then there's the Arboretum, and then there's Descanso Gardens.
Descanso. That's where I went. So that's 3. That's not 2.
Descanso Gardens is the nice one. The
I loved
Arboretum's
it.
kind of lame.
I love the
Huntington
Descanso
Gardens is
Gardens.
cool because it has Huntington Gardens is like the more like laid back Descanso Gardens.
Descanso Gardens was great. I went with Dev and his family, and when we went, he took a piss in the top of like one of the. He just started. Well, you just keep walking in one direction. You're like in a wooded forest, and then he's like, and then he just went and pissed.
I love all the Roman architecture there. It really makes you think.
Roman architecture in Descanso Gardens.
Yeah, there's like a Greek garden with all the Greek gods. It's like a nice place to like chill.
Interesting.
I'm gonna start going there and reading. I wonder how much it costs for a membership.
I want to. By the way, this is
that sounds
super,
like a great idea. I'm gonna start
super
doing that.
pivot, but I am gonna put on a little Christmas ambiance right now, dude. Fucking
Don't need to fucking convince me, Queen. Just turn that shit on.
Dude, Nemo's probably like doing some crazy shit right now. For
Nemo's
Christmas.
probably playing.
It's the busiest
he's
time
probably
of year
behind
for
his
him.
computer like the Phantom of the Opera, just rolling his fucking head, creating ambiance films.
Did you send him a DM? Did he ever respond to you?
I'm gonna look him up. Did he?
He better respond to you, dude. Fucking, I should send him a DM.
Yeah. Why am I sending the DMs?
I know.
Here? Nobody wants to respond to me.
I should be sliding in. What? Can you stop with
I love
these
these
fucking?
dwarves,
They're very
dude.
cute. Send me that, by the way.
So sorry, I can't pause it.
No, they're cute. They're cute. Look at this. In December 1947, it's World War II Christmas ambiance because we were talking about World War II in the last. I've been really binging the Netflix World War II thing. It's like the Beatles, but it's World War II with the footage. I can't believe the footage they have from the 40s.
Let's see.
This is beautiful. She looks like Lauren Bacall and Katharine Hepburn had a baby. It's beautiful. Oh my god. This is
Never
what I'm
looked
talking
at it,
about.
never responded to it. And this dude only has 4,300 followers.
Damn,
brother.
I might have to slide in.
Hit him, slide in.
I
there.
might have to slide in. I might have to slide.
in there.
I realize, like, if I've ever, there have been times where I've like sent laugh emojis to famous people, like to their stories. If someone like that I'm a fan of or something, and I've sent like an emoji before, and to my shock, they have hearted it occasionally. Where I'm just like,
Guess who
people
responded to
really
me?
are accessible online. Like you forget, but they are.
Guess who responded to me? Scott Ryan.
Oh, he responded to me.
Oh, dude, come on, dude.
He liked my photo.
Fuck you, dude.
Check it out. It's pretty crazy. I even asked him about the show. I was like, when are you bringing the new one?
What'd he
I
say?
told them about it. He's like, of course this happens to you. Hold on, wait. This is my photo. I haven't posted that many, so I don't post much to the TL.
He's like, I like your photo, mate.
Hold on, check it out.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, he's like smiling like that. He's like,
That's actually, you kind of look like
yeah, people say I do the Scott Ryan smile.
pretty cool, huh? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
We gotta full screen it when we do ambiance.
That's right. That's why you're here.
Why don't we,
You gotta
if we got the
come-
ambiance going, why don't we open up the MRE?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do
We
that.
were opening up MREs on the page
So you keep talking. I'm gonna work the MRE
He's gonna work the MREs
because I need to figure out.
I'm gonna talk about the lack of festivities. I'm gonna talk about the problems with Christmas. All right, because I have some thoughts. And I didn't really actually think
gotta
that,
figure out the
that this was a
flameless
point of contention I had, but it is.
here, So
You figure that out. Should we have brought a candle down for you? You could have.
No,
you
we're
could have
fine.
made your little MRE over a little flame.
We have the
John.
flame tablets here.
Oh, but over a little candle.
If you brought a plate, I could actually use the flame. No, that's not how you heat them
you
up.
wanna
You
go
like
get a
mix them
plate?
with water or something. No, I'm good.
You can go whatever you need. I'm gonna tell them my problems with Christmas. My problems with Christmas is the lack of We all love Christmas. Everyone loves it. It's the best holiday of all time. We can all agree on that. It's also the most stressful. The holidays are in general, just because you have to make sure the gifts and the shipping and the blah, blah, blah. The right way to do it is to order everything on Black Friday, but of course nobody ever does. The real issue is that there's actually a lack of good Christmas movies. We have a few. We have A Christmas Story. Okay, we have Home Alone 1 and 2. All the rest I disregard. And then we have Bad Santa's, one of the best movies of all time. Eyes Wide Shut, even though we didn't ever get the director's cut, obviously, is still one of my favorite movies ever, and it is a Christmas movie.
We got applesauce.
Applesauce, good lord.
All right.
Better get some latkes up in here. And then we have... which I always prefer the latkes with sour cream, not the applesauce. I never understood the applesauce. Applesauce is like, it just sucks. And then what other Christmas movies do we have? I've never seen Scrooged. I guess I should, and I have to see National Lampoon's. Verna was telling me about that. I have to see National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. So there's 2 I haven't seen. A Christmas Story. I read the Charles Dickens book when I was a kid, so I have no real interest in watching anything about Scrooge now, although maybe I should. But there's not Elf, obviously Elf, everyone loves Elf, but there's not that many great Christmas movies. And every attempt that you get sucks. You see something like The Family Stone, you like want to like it because it kind of looks like The Holiday, but it's not that good. The Holiday is actually a far superior Christmas movie. People don't even consider it a Christmas movie, but it is a Christmas movie. Because here's the thing with a Christmas movie. You need cozy home, you need cottage vibes. You need nice, cozy home. You need ambiance. You need fireplace, okay? You need lots of Christmas colors. The great thing about Home Alone, they actually made this great documentary, I believe on Netflix or somewhere, about the making of Home Alone and how John Hughes thought about every little detail. And you don't notice it as a kid, but when you watch Home Alone, every single scene, everything on the set is green and red. Every single thing. What are you doing right now?
I have to get this.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, interesting.
So you put the water in it and it activates the heating element.
Okay.
And then you stuff that in there.
Very nice. But there's just not enough forethought put into these Christmas films. And John Hughes really respected Christmas, and he understood what it meant to the kids and to people in general, to families. And he really, you know, acted accordingly as a film director. And I don't think a lot of people do.
Rock or something.
Rock or
We're
something.
supposed to lean this up against a rock or something.
Oh, no. I think that's a rock or something. That's funny. That is really funny. But yeah, there's just not enough attention paid to it. Everything's about food, of course. Everything is about, you know, shopping, of course. Everything is about consumerism, but what about the films? Like, where are the film directors? There are so many. If I ever had a chance to make a movie, my first, maybe my second priority would be to make a great Christmas movie. It brings everybody together to have do you know, I mean, think about what Elf accomplished. Like, look at what that movie accomplished. Nobody really thinks about that. What are you doing? Just you shake it?
Make this bad boy work.
All right.
Okay, so now we let it sit. Wait, how long do I let it sit for?
Oh, fun. I've been taking rhodiola. You ever hear about that?
It's only 1 minute.
It's my second day taking rhodiola. Rhodiola. It's an adaptogen.
Wait, hold on, goddammit.
And I took maca today. Not the same as, not to be confused with matcha.
Heater underneath MRE.
Dude, John's literally having
I'm literally having an autistic break.
It's fine. You figured it out. Anyways, I'm gonna keep talking about my grapes
So
by Christmas.
about it. I smell. There's a chemical coming out. The smell. You smell that?
It's from the biolab.
No.
Biotech lab.
There's a chemical smell to this. There's something activated.
It smells like sulfur.
Yeah. There's the water.
Somebody sent us these MRE kits, by the way. They sent them to John, but this is fabulous. So we're sorry we don't know who you are. If whoever you are, message John. Let John know. We'll shout you out.
Feel that.
Bro, what the fuck? Dude, it's heating up.
It's heating up.
It's cheese tortellini and tomato sauce.
Cheese tortellini and tomato sauce.
That kind of rocks, dude. Okay. We did all of the like dessert MREs in our Patreon where we did like one of them tasted really good actually because these aren't old like Steve 1989 that we watch like he does like World War II MREs. This is like these are newer.
Yeah, these is.
It's so sick. Somebody sent you that. That's so cool.
We're gonna pull that in there.
Put that on a tray. Nice.
Nice.
Should I smoke, dude?
Yeah, before you have this.
Okay.
In the meantime.
Oh my god, it's like our meal's literally getting ready right there?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Wait,
dude.
Yeah, is it heating up?
Rock or something.
Rock or something.
It said on the thing, it said put it up against the rock.
All right, do you want a famous MRE cracker? They're very famous.
Of course.
Okay, so I feel like I'm opening this wrong.
But yeah, there's not enough,
we got a good hiss.
lights for Christmas. There need to be better light options. Dallas, actually, I'm not going to lie, has some really good ones. Has a lot of great lights to look at.
These are like...
The problem with the LA is like you got to get into the ones in Beverly Hills, or you got to like get into the neighborhoods. You can't.
It's like I'm back in church.
Okay.
I wonder if the really, 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 really rich celebrities who's like live in gated neighborhoods, like, do they even light up their shit? Like, does anyone care? Is there anyone to
Watch
display
it,
it
it's
to?
falling.
Oh.
Oh, dude, if I was...
tortellini.
okay, sorry, John's not here to fucking fill it because John's trying to make a tasty treat for us.
Johnny. Oh, what is this?
It's peanut butter on a cracker.
Oh my god, I can't eat the whole thing.
Well, dude, just fucking whatever.
Pretty good.
Is it good peanut butter? Never had MRE peanut butter.
I bet you it has palm oil in it. I think I just ate palm oil. I bet you. To make it spreadable.
It's
Yeah.
got like every soy oil.
I haven't had a saltine cracker in years. Holy
pretty
shit.
good. Pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good.
All right.
Pretty soon, we're all gonna need MREs in our house to stock up. You need an MRE in your home. You
Yeah,
need
absolutely.
shelf-stable foods. You need, because you really, truly, like, we take everything for granted. You truly never know when everything is gonna go belly up. You really have no idea. This shit happens overnight. You know, World War II, like, women went from, like, having no rights to, like, literally being on the firing lines, at least in Russia.
Well, I mean, look,
The Russian women that were, like, drafted into the war, that shit's crazy. When you watch this documentary on Netflix.
oh, the women who were like parachuting and shit. Yeah, the Russian women were like pretty crazy psychopaths.
The shit they did on D-Day to the women.
What do you mean?
Oh, dude.
Were they raping?
Well, the women that were accused of having slept with German soldiers.
Oh, they're
in
shaving their heads
France.
and shit.
Yeah, they're
with,
shaving their heads.
with sheep shears.
Bro, the footage they have from that
You want
is
to try the milk
unbelievable.
chocolate beverage powder?
I don't know.
If you take first sip, I'll let you take first
Oh,
sip.
no, you take first sip for sure. I'm not doing the first.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I'll do like
I mean,
a-
well, what
you
is
take
it?
first sip because I don't care.
What is it? I don't care either, but I just care about what's in
It's
it.
just like Nesquik.
I'm okay on that one. You go ahead.
Here, let me try. Daddy,
Johnny want wingy.
milky.
Johnny want milk. I text John every day. I say, Johnny want wingy.
It just tastes like Nesquik.
Oh, okay.
So I heard the key is you mix this with instant coffee.
Oh, that's because that's what you do. You didn't hear that from
No, that's
anybody
what
but
Steve 19, Steve 19
Oh, okay.
mixes it and he calls it a mochaccino.
Oh god.
He goes, make a quick mochaccino here.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then in the meantime,
John has
it's
some
kind of like a
applesauce.
basic meal.
Yeah, it's a basic
I'm gonna
meal.
put a little bit of applesauce on a cracker
our
for you,
cheese
or do you want to use your?
tortellini is getting ready as we
Is it
speak.
hot?
It's hot. It's actually crazy that this heated up on its own. I have
Oh,
no
wow.
idea how they did this.
Chemicals. Do you want
It
to
does
try
smell-
applesauce on your spoon or on a piece of cracker?
It smells good, but it smells chemically.
Well, we gotta let it sit for a little bit longer.
Of course. But
Do you want to try it on a cracker or do you want to try it on your spoon?
What is this?
Applesauce.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm good on apple. I don't
wow.
I don't like applesauce.
You don't like applesauce? What are you, psycho?
No.
Anti-American?
I mean, I'm not like horrified by it. I just find it to be too sweet and unenjoyable.
we didn't get the jalapeno cheese spread that everyone says is the best instead of the peanut butter.
Dude, I was at Vaughn's today. The woman in front of me literally had like all of the worst foods I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And she was at the self-checkout. She was driving me fucking crazy. There were all these lanes open. I had 2 things. So of course I go to the self-checkout because I have 2 fucking things. This dumb bitch has literally an entire shopping cart full of shit and she's in self-checkout. So I'm like, okay, you're stealing. That's fine.
I fucking hate that.
That's fine if you're going to steal.
It's just applesauce.
It's just applesauce.
It's just
Exactly.
applesauce.
But it's like you're holding up, bitch, the entire line, and so you can get Sunny D and fucking toaster strudels.
So
It's
annoying.
so sad.
Dude, if you honestly, I don't even go to self-checkout unless I'm getting like 2 things. If I'm getting 2
Exactly. I was getting 2 things, so I was in self-checkout. Otherwise, you go to the fucking main register. Now, I know what she's
first
doing.
banging.
I know what she's doing. She's stealing. Here's the thing, though. Bitch wasn't even stealing. I was looking at her. Wasn't even if you were stealing and that's why you did it, I'd be like, fine.
I'm kind of morally
Okay,
opposed.
you
to self-checkout.
you get it. Huh?
I'm kind of morally opposed to self-checkout because it takes jobs away from like my first job was
I
Vons.
see.
I was a bag boy.
It
at
doesn't
Vons.
take jobs away.
Well, I was a bag boy at Vons, and when you realize a lot of those checkout clerks have been working for Vons for like 30 years, and they're all in a union, and these companies are slowly just taking their jobs away. We maybe had 4 self-checkout kiosks when I started working there. When
This
I was, like,
Vaughn's only
19.
has 2.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm sure the union had something to say about that. But like these people that are checkout clerks at like some of those grocery stores will make like $35, $40 an hour. Because
Really?
they've been with the union for so long.
Damn.
Yeah, they get those
That-
raises every year.
Hire me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't lay it flat. Oh, it's hot. It's getting hot. Holy cannoli.
I've been holding it like it's one of those like bags of flour that you carry around when you're in high school and pretend like it's,
it's
your,
your
baby.
baby.
Yeah. It's my cheese tortellini and tomato sauce.
Shit is not. I think we got a bunk heater, but
It's not bunk. It's
I mean,
working.
it's working slightly. Shit's hot. Maybe we should leave it in there for like a
Yeah,
few
let's leave it
minutes.
in
It's
there.
supposed to only take 1 minute.
Well, yeah.
Should I put more water in it?
I don't know. I mean, it's like pretty hot. I don't think it's gonna like become steaming hot. Damn, there's
supposed to be.
there's maltodextrin in that. Of course there is.
What do you mean?
It's super preservative, not good for you. Maltodextrin.
It's a fucking. It's supposed to be
I know,
shelf-stable
I know.
for like years.
I've been learning
more
about.
water in.
Do you take supplements, by the way?
No, if you, I read online.
I didn't read online. Who's that fucking? Who's the guy? Who's the big Huberman?
Yeah, I under
He said this thing that was like incredibly poignant, and he was like, "Don't take supplements unless you can like fucking like do like 10 pull-ups." And it's like, take supplements when you
I don't
actually
do
are,
10 pull-ups, but I do work out.
Well, the thing is like get physically in shape and do everything you possibly can do to be physically in shape, and that'll
course.
make you feel amazing. And then take supplements.
Yeah, they're called supplements. You're supposed to supplement an activity that's already enhancing your health or providing you health, and then you supplement it with supplements. But that should not be your only, like, that's not on its own gonna, cure anything or make you a superhuman. It's simply there to enhance the things you're already doing. By the way, nobody that isn't taking care of themselves is going nuts on the supplements, and if they are, they're fucking stupid. I mean, I take so many supplements now, it's crazy. I realize I'm like, damn, I'm like popping so many pills of like vitamins and hyaluronic acid and fucking collagen and the rhodiola I just started. We'll see how that goes. Maca, I'm taking a break from, but I took it today.
I did this wrong. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm curious what you guys take. Whoever's listening to this. If any, do you take any supplements and what are they?
Yo, comment below while John fucking unfucks this MRE.
I am curious though what people take, because what does the average American person take in terms of supplements, and do they take any?
I feel
Like, do most people take vitamin D every day?
Vitamins, fucking.
Flintstone vitamins, God, those tasted like shit too. I don't know why anybody ever was into that. It didn't ever taste very good. It tasted awful.
Well, they
but
were
I
like-
love
they were like the first-
gummy
they were like the
vitamins.
first run-in,
Clay actually explained it perfectly. He's like, you like the gummy vitamins because they better than regular gummies because they taste all minerally. Huh?
Look at that color, that water coming out.
It's nice. Listen to that hiss. We love Steve 1989.
You should fucking DM Steve 1989. See if
Yeah,
he'll
what's
send
his
us
what's his
a
fucking what's his Twitter or what's his Instagram?
IG.
Steve 1980. You're like, bitch, hit him up on IG.
I know.
Steve 1989. Dude, Alex Jones back on Twitter. Let's
Did you follow him?
fucking go. Of course, dude. I was one of the first. Bro, he has like no followers. Are you joking me?
How many followers do you have?
Like 1,000, and you follow him.
Okay.
I'm gonna message him. Is this the real Steve?
I follow Steve 1989.
I haven't really opened my Instagram DMs for a minute. Jesus, is this the real? Yeah, you follow him.
Fuck yeah, dude. I don't even use Twitter, and I follow bait.
No. You follow him on Instagram.
Of course.
But he has 2 Instagrams. How is it?
I was supposed to hold it level like this for a minute
Did
and
you
then
just eat
let
it? What are you eating?
I'm eating a cracker
Oh, okay.
because this is such a podcasting football. I'm sorry, guys. I've been waiting years to have an MRE.
What did you say? Podcasting faux pas? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now it's heating up.
I really wish we could shout out whoever sent this to us.
They know who they are because they're listening.
I know
and
they
I
know,
want
but
you.
the folks should know. We should
I
shout
want
them
you
out. That's
guys-
the right thing to do. I don't know who sent this.
Whoever sent this, DM me or DM me. Don't DM
DM
Ida.
him,
Ida's DMs are full of A-list celebrities
That's not true.
and men
That's not
trying to get feet pics. DM me
true.
and just say, hey. Yo,
Do
like,
DM me. It just might be a minute before I see it.
Ida doesn't respond to my DMs for days. Don't DM me and then
I don't
I'll give you a
respond to
shout
anything.
out. And low key, bro, If you want to send me some shittier MREs, give me some jalapeno cheese sauce MREs.
I get in these weird things where I'm either on top of my DM game and I'm responding to all of them, or I don't see any of them for weeks.
I think that was one MRE. I have a feeling that was like one.
That's one meal.
I think that was. I
from
think
last
all
episode
that,
too.
Yeah, I think all that was like one snack,
That's fucking
like breakfast and lunch
crazy.
kind of deal.
Dude, that's
Could be wrong. I don't know.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, them boys hungry.
But yeah, Christmas. What are you gonna do for Christmas, Johnny?
I think I'm gonna see my mom's. We're actually my cousin is gonna be out of town. So like usually my Christmas is just like a small circle of my family members, and one of my family members is gonna be out of town for Christmas. So we're going to be celebrating it actually this Sunday. So we're exchanging gifts on Sunday.
Sunday. What is
Sunday. You pay for the
Wait.
whole seat. You only need the edge.
Sunday is literally the 17th.
Yeah, but my cousin's going out of town, so we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do a gift exchange now, so that she can give us her gifts, and I'm gonna give my gifts to her.
Oh, but what about Christmas?
Christmas, I think I'm probably just gonna spend the night at my mom's.
That's nice.
Yeah, we like to watch YouTube videos and
That's cool.
you know,
What about your dad?
hang out. I'm actually taking my mom out to a movie Friday. My dad is in another state, so hopefully
what's
I
he
see him
doing
after
in
that.
Florida?
Kicking ass, taking names. Honestly, I missed the fuck out of him. And
Yeah. When was the last time you saw him?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, and before that, it was like 2
That's
years.
crazy. Seriously?
Yeah, I've
It's
only
been
seen my
2
father.
years
I've only
since
seen my
you've
father
seen your
once in
dad?
like 3-4 years.
What?
Oh.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Does that like weigh on you emotionally?
Yes, intensely, because like I can't really take. It's hard for me to take time off. It's hard for me to afford things. So, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Sorry, I'm like you're putting your emotional distress out there. I'm like taking a hit.
Okay, this.
That's.
see,
I
let's
want to
see.
meet your dad, dude. Watch me meet your dad
he's the man.
before you see him. Oh fuck me.
Okay. Oh, that shit's getting hot.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. That's so cool. It's like a science experiment.
I know. It's like I feel
It's
like
so
I'm in chem
cool.
lab.
It's exciting.
Okay, let's
Dude,
not
being a
sit for,
soldier
like,
must
another-
be so fun.
Being dude, when Ida called it a soldier meal, I was like, women are so stupid. I want a soldier meal. It's like every once in a while,
World War II moment,
Yeah,
please.
it's like,
it's
oh
a
my
World
God.
War II moment.
Normandy.
Yeah,
It's like every once in a while, every woman just does some Legally Blonde shit where you're just like, okay,
It's giving grenade.
it's giving grenade. Oh, I'm gonna have more mochaccino.
It's giving rocket launcher. It's giving genocide, dude. It's giving fucking genocide. It's giving fucking war criminals.
Yeah. Did you know that?
It's giving, bitch.
Did you know
It's
the
giving.
Eastern Front of World War II was the largest conflict in human history?
A fucking slay, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Fucking slay.
I'm gonna have a little bit more mocha.
Look at John. This is like the most. I mean, this is. I don't think whoever sent this expected us to fully like do an unboxing video
I
here.
love this.
We should do like fully unboxing videos. We should like put it up on there. I should do one of these.
Dude, that's really good, actually. For something made with water instead of milk, like
That's like surprisingly chocolatey.
But your dairy creamer literally has corn syrup solids in it. Do you say syrup or syrup?
This has motherfucking. I mean, half of these are. I mean, this has got corn syrup solids in it.
I kind of want to do that New York Times test for you since we brought it up on the Patreon.
I can't have too much of this.
I'm gonna do a language test for you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm popping out the cheese tortellini.
I love this music. It reminds me of Boardwalk Empire. So, how y'all use this is the only good thing that the failing New York Times has ever done. Of course, they're gonna fucking paywall me, you scumbags. I fucking hate you. God damn it. Pieces of fucking. Anyways.
Pull this out. Throwing this
Rocking around the
aside.
Christmas tree.
Okay.
Have a happy home. Okay, here we go. New York Times. Is the failing New York Times. The failing New York Times do be posting some bomb-ass recipes, though. Let me tell you what. Fucking, they have some cheese tortellini in there that'll fucking light you up.
I mean, Marcella Hazan literally taught me how to cook, so.
Yeah, your bolognese recipe from her was very, very good.
Okay, I'm about to say something incredibly pathetic, but
Okay.
it's hard for me to do, like...
It's hard for me to do like minute tasks with the tips of my thumbs since I got hand, foot, mouth disease. Is there any way you can rip this? Oh, I got it. Never mind.
Wow. That was about to be extremely pathetic, but he figured it out. Okay, maybe if we go to Google Chrome, it'll let me
Oh wow,
see
this looks absolutely disgusting.
Really? Let me see.
Mix it up a little bit.
Oh no, bro.
You're not gonna have any of that.
I'm at no, dude. Wait, what does it look like? Like, show the camera that. Should I do it for the pod?
Of course.
Okay, hold
Have
on.
one tortellini.
I'll have one.
Have one tortellini.
I'll have
Get in
one.
there.
I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like I feel like Steve right now.
Yeah.
I'll do like an actual one. Okay.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Click.
Clink. You go, her. How's it?
Fucking gross.
Not good.
All right.
But I've had worse. It's actually also not that bad.
It's okay. It's like
It
Chef
tastes like
Boyardee.
yeah, it just tastes like fucking SpaghettiOs or some shit.
I'm about to spice this bad boy up.
That's really like not that bad if you're a soldier at war.
If you're having a soldier meal,
If you're having like a big military moment,
All right.
I
I'm gonna
guess,
ask you. I'm gonna have you take
like
one
bombs
more
are
bite.
going off.
Hold on. Watch out. I'm gonna have you take one more bite.
Of what? Of that? With what? What are you putting in it?
Crushed red pepper.
The pepper in the tortellini.
It's a lot of red pepper, but we're doing it.
That's gonna be super spicy.
I assume the Latinos would do this.
I don't know if I should do this. How much? What are the fucking calories in this shit, dude? It's like not good. It's like super fattening. I'm good, actually. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Loser.
I'm chilling. I don't need more. I tasted it. I got it. I get it. I see what it is.
All right. Doing one more for the gram. Doing a
For the
hearty
gram,
bite.
for the folks.
that's a lot better.
Let's switch up the Nemo.
Still tastes like shit. All right.
Whoa, what was that one? That's right.
I don't know, but that kicked ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fuck this up, dude. If I was blowing off dudes' heads, dude.
Dude, hit up Nemo, please, and tell him we love him.
You have to hit everyone up, okay?
I know,
no
yeah,
one
yeah,
was
yeah.
look at me. I'm balls deep in an MRE. Okay, I look like this. I'm balls deep in a fucking MRE. I look like a bulldog. I'm balls deep in this MRE. You can't fucking have me hit anyone up anymore on your behalf. It's crazy.
What do you mean?
Just
Why?
hit people. No, I did. God damn you.
What? Oh, okay. Analyze me. Psychoanalyze me. Okay.
So tired of you.
What is it that I'm doing that's so wrong?
Not hitting up people and having me, the
I
monkey,
know.
the fucking gorilla, hit people up.
What am I supposed to say to people? Richard Cox literally wove me a blanket. He's so nice. I love him.
Yeah, he's sending. He
He's
messaged
so
me
nice.
today.
I
just
messaged
haven't
him
gotten to
today.
it.
He's
Okay,
so
good.
sweet. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
sent me the
amazing.
nicest message ever. I like makes me like want to cry. I won't because I'm not gonna do that. But my God,
He's a lovely
my
man.
God.
Oh, is that him and his partner? Oh my God, Richard, Mr. Cox.
I haven't seen this yet. Oh, they're so cute.
They're both good looking.
Yeah, they are. They look great.
Yeah,
Honestly,
for-
they look really happy too. It's very inspiring, actually. They look really good.
Ooh, that was a spicy meatball.
Shut up, John.
Ooh. Yeah. Chinese rations ain't nothing compared to that.
This is the nicest thing anyone's ever said. I'm like gonna cry, bro. That's so nice. That's so nice. That's so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look how sweet. Can you believe there are good people in the world? And it's because they send me nice messages. No, he really is great.
Oh, he's a wonderful man.
He's so sweet. He literally, like, it's
The
so
best
cool.
guy ever.
It's so cool to me to have somebody like his age listen to this.
Oh, it's amazing.
It
and
is
someone
so,
who
it's so reaffirming to me.
I had like an hour-long conversation with one time.
You said you talked to him for 4 hours once.
It's like I exaggerate. I'm an exaggerator.
Yeah.
I come from a long line of exaggerators. It's probably like closer to 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
I was driving out. I called him for a little bit at my house, and I called him all the way from downtown LA to Woodland Hills. And yeah, he's lived a hell of a life.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Being gay in the 70s, can you imagine?
Yeah, he went to like Turkey as a gay man in the 70s.
Bro.
He had to. That must have been wild. He's probably hanging
You'll
out
do
in
that soon.
Me?
Go to Turkey as a gay man.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to Turkey. I'm going to Constantinople as a gay man.
Okay.
'Cause I've been reading about the Crusades.
Yeah, John's been reading
I've been getting real
the
religious.
Nagasaki. What is it? The Nagamati? The Nagasaki.
I don't know. I forget the name.
I heard that what is it? Coptic Christianity or Gnostic Christianity that we were talking about?
Oh,
last week
that's
with
Gnostic.
Ben?
Coptic Christianity is the Egyptian Christians or the Ethiopian Christians.
I heard it was like the bitch made.
What bitch made?
Yeah, that it's like not real. It's like some irony pilled internet version of Christianity and
Gnostic?
not actually based in anything.
Well, I don't think there's a Gnostic
Fundamentally
church.
Christian
Is
or
there
whatever.
a Gnostic church?
Which if I had known that, I would have said something about it.
I think
when we were
Gnostic.
talking about
I
it
think
last week.
Gnostic Christians are more like kind of like Dan Da Vinci
Isn't
Code.
Christianity any kind of Christianity is Gnostic? Gnostic
I don't know.
etymologically
What does
means-
Gnostic mean?
Gnostic means to have knowledge.
Oh, I
That's
think
why
it's, I think it's like,
agnostic means without knowledge.
I think it's just people who
agnostic.
explore like a larger, broader view of like a more orthodox type of Christianity as opposed to like Protestants who just kind of do whatever they want to do. You know, you like going to those non-canon books of the Bible.
Yeah, but it's also It's like an inverted
Well,
version of
here's
Christianity.
the thing. Here's
So
the thing is the founder of the Mormon Church. What was his name?
Oh, the guy with the books.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph Smith founded. Who founded fucking Lutheranism?
I don't know, Luther.
Martin Luther.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you have all these who founded the Anglican Church is Henry VIII and like all these different people. It's like, okay, well, who founded the Catholic Church?
Me.
Jesus Christ founded the Catholic Church. If you look up who founded all these different churches, all
I
these
just
different
say
dudes.
me and I take all the money
Yeah,
and I go,
but it's like Jesus Christ is literally the first. Like the first pope was like I think Saint Peter, Saint Paul, or some shit. Like as the 12 apostles went on. So like it's kind of just like, well, I guess if you want to call yourself a Christian, if you really want to follow dogma, you go Catholic. They have a living interpretation of the Bible, which is more like, but I don't think we've had a real pope in like hundreds of years. Yeah, I've been that wolf, dude. It's crazy.
have you seen Priscilla?
No,
It's very good. You should see. There's some good movies.
it's Sofia
coming out.
Coppola, right?
Should we go see movies this Christmas?
I really want to see the new Godzilla. I want to see.
I want to see Napoleon really badly.
I need to see. Let's go see Napoleon with you, me, and Dev, because I need to
Okay.
watch that. For
Oh,
real this
let's
time.
please do that soon because
Yeah.
let's do that this weekend. Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
Well, it's Saturday night, maybe actually.
Oh wait, maybe I can't. What fucking day is it?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Oh, I have a party this Saturday. Never mind.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I can't because I work Sunday nights. But
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out next Monday or
We'll
Tuesday.
figure it out. We're gonna go.
Oh, we gotta go. Let's take Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at us just rambling about our. This is our podcast. They're just going like, we should go get this.
Let's do that. Let's go get coffee. Listen, everyone listening is like family. I feel like if you're here, you are like our friend.
It's Olive Garden. If you hear your family.
It's the Olive Garden variety.
It's an Olive Garden variety. Let's spice it up for the last,
Yeah.
15 minutes. This bad boy.
I want us to do something very festive, but I can't think of something to put on for Christmas.
Something very festive, royalty-free Christmas movies, and we just watch it and fucking commentate.
But we can't air that.
Royalty-free.
Oh, how do you find that?
Look up royalty-free Christmas cartoon on YouTube, and we're gonna play that and watch it.
All right. But I want to see like a scandal, like a Christmas scandal. Christmas.
I don't think we want. You know how hard it's gonna be to find a fucking Christmas scandal.
I think there could be like a fat man stealing Christmas.
You're doing it wrong.
Put on like public access Christmas. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there we
Oh
go.
my
Fucking Ida coming in clutch.
Bro.
Woo!
Public
Doing it.
access Christmas. Hell yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to us, bitch.
Full screen.
That's fucking right.
Flying your reindeers around the world with improper lighting on your sleigh.
Yeah, tap it. Yeah, you tap it.
Damn, this kicks
They
ass.
have a kind of a fear of an individual called the Grinch.
that Tom
you guys
Green?
not know the rest of the song?
I never understood the ribbons around the tree. It's an interesting choice.
Tinsel? Tinsel's a big deal.
Say ho, right?
That's
You
you.
could watch it many times and like not
This
get
sucks.
completely
It's just a
bored
trailer.
because,
It's weird.
like a fucking-
actually
Go to like an actual segment. Yeah, what are these folks doing at the bottom there? No, wait, go to the... Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good.
This is what the Ida Hour is going to turn into in about 40 years. There's
It won't
Ida.
look like that in 40 years.
There's Ida.
Amazing. Thank you.
There's Ida again. There's me. There's me. God, just forcing these poor senior citizens to do this shit.
Dear one, hold me fast.
Is this Wesley Willis?
Oh Lord, please let this last.
Man, like,
I can't take it. I can't take it.
dude, this is like,
This is
okay,
it.
let's see what we got next.
This is 2006, dude. This
Let's
isn't
go.
even the... This is vintage.
Oh.
Dude, they had public access TV in 2006?
Fuck yeah, they have public access TV now.
Oh my god. What? This is it. This is public access. What we're
No,
doing
there's
is
public
access
access.
TV.
There's TV. I used to watch it with my buddy Michael before he passed. We'd go in his. He had an antenna. There's public access TV in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we should do it. How do we do it?
You like
I want to
pay for
reach the
airtime.
people of LA. I want to like get local. I want to talk about the illegally made Chinese biotech lab in Central California.
I think it's
in
very.
Kevin McCarthy's
I mean,
district.
we have to follow FCC rules, so I can't like talk about the Chinese or cuss or say like cum.
But we don't have to do that on YouTube.
No, you don't have to follow FCC rules on YouTube. Like
have
this
to
is
follow
this is
YouTube
being,
rules on
this is being
YouTube.
broadcasted on air. This is and by on air I mean it's in the air. It's being broadcasted through radio.
What about Rudolph? You play favorites with him all the time.
I always liked Rudolph, but
You know who I like?
Shut up, bitch.
These
Let
people
Santa
will never
talk.
be Tiffy. These people will never know what it means to be Tiffy. Tiffy's huge on
This is
TikTok.
2008. This is like primo like fucking
2006.
like 2006. Oh, dude, even better. This is like primo like Silver Sun pickups. Like this is what like hip kids did back then. They're like, we're gonna dress like elves and like go on like public access TV and like talk like this and make like weird sarcastic remarks. And that's like the height of comedy back then. And like we're gonna be like here.
Back then, the alt comedy
Yeah.
was better than it is now.
Absolutely, but like yeah.
At least there was a point to it back then, whereas now it's just.
I gotta.
It was
Look
often
at
shitty back
that's
then,
the
too.
funniest girl at the stand-up show, and that's her girlfriend.
Actually, I was gonna.
They're gonna scissor each other.
Santa's
after
now a woman.
Santa's that's a
Santa
legit
since
Santa.
transitioned. She's now Mrs. Claus.
Denver, I couldn't get into because of the
Look at that
storm.
fucking pixie cut, dude, on that chick. That shit's hilarious. It's so fucking like Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Flash floods, freezing.
I mean, what are they talking about?
Pellets of snow.
She needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't like the cadence of her voice.
No, I love it. No,
You like it? You like it?
I
Oh, of
just like
course
the
you like that
2006.
bitch.
No, I
Who is
don't.
this speaking? Hi, Brittany.
I showed John my hottest friend ever, and he's like, whatever,
Carly's
dude.
got something.
I'm
she
like-
wants to
She's
say.
too hot. I told Ida this. Like, if you see someone that's
I would fuck her. Do you understand?
yeah, that's because you're like a woman. Okay, like okay, I
True,
told Ida this.
true.
Like, there's like
All
I'll
women
see-
are a little gay.
Right? I'll see. Yeah, all men are a little gay, right? Me
No,
even more than most. But the thing is
no.
like so like. Dude, like I know if you see a guy who's like incredibly hot,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking
Jacob Elordi.
yeah, like
Hottest
if you,
guy, like
yeah, if you
technically
fucking
alive.
let's say not even, you can't even pull many
I wanna see
celebrities up. I'm
Saltburn,
saying
by the
like
way. You wanna
like
see
models,
Saltburn?
male models.
Jacob Elordi.
Okay, who I don't know who that is, but you see
You
a
don't
male
know who
model.
Jacob Elordi is?
Okay, we're not getting into it because you're gonna go down. Your ADD is gonna flare up, and we're gonna have to go down Jacob Elordi sidetrack. And we're supposed to be watching public access Santa TV. But the thing is God, it's like fucking. It's like I gotta put blinders on you to keep you in line. It's crazy. No, they you see a male model, like an underwear model, right? You're gonna look at it and be like, there's something unattractive about it.
Yeah, the
Same thing
exhibitionist
with-
nature of
I'm
his,
sure
of
your
his
friend's
career.
a fine woman and a fun woman, but there's something to me.
Fine woman.
Based off of a photo, there's something unattractive to her about me. To me,
The fact that she's wildly
she's too
attractive.
hot. She's too hot.
Like the fact that like everything about her has been designed like to a T, like by divine forces.
Yeah, no. The thing is like Slavoj Zizek had this really great
Her and I
video.
get along great.
Slavoj Zizek had this great video where it was like fucking. He was like, you know, true love is finding perfection in something that is imperfect. And like to me, you know, there's beautiful women, and I've every partner I ever had I thought was absolutely stunning. But the thing is like, you know, sometimes I like girls with messed up teeth. Sometimes I like girls.
Yeah,
like,
it's fine to be
it's
attracted
cute.
to an imperfection about somebody.
Yeah,
in fact,
I
think that
more
makes you more
humanized.
human.
Exactly.
Wow. What the fuck was that?
Oh, God forbid we. But the thing is like, yeah, like I'm sure if I met
agree
your
with
friend, I'd be
you.
like, you're hot. But like, this
Oh
is
no,
like,
but to me, like when I look at her, I'm like, well, and what's funny is we met really organically. We met actually at Bakari, whatever. And I was sitting at the bar alone, and then she was sitting there with her friend, and then she just like complimented me on you know, whatever. She was just like very upfront, and then I looked at her and I was like, wow, like the hottest person I've ever seen just looked at me and said I look great, and like that's crazy. And then we hung out and we went to Jumbo's Clown Room that night, and then we like
the women at Jumbo's.
we
are
had a
incredibly
very
hot.
like we had like a very bi-curious
Yeah.
night together, and I'd never met her before. This was like the first time I met her, and she was also like genuinely the prettiest girl I've seen in LA. Like
Yeah.
truly, like maybe ever, like not ever, but one of the best looking people I've ever seen.
The,
Like,
the dancers
every
at
hair on
Jumbo's are
her head.
incredibly hot because
They're
they have like
incredibly hot,
fat
but they did not
asses.
hold a candle to my friend.
No, I guarantee you there's like 4 women in Jumbo's.
They were
I
hot.
would
They were
like-
really, really hot at Jumbo's, but you never know which
they're
ones.
incredibly hot. They're all fucking crazy.
They're all men.
No,
I'm
not
kidding.
at all. Those ones.
No, some
those
of
are
them
like the hottest strippers.
No,
you've ever
but
seen in your
they're
life.
they're amazing, but they're very masculine because they have to have incredibly athletic bodies to do what they do. The ones
That's
that
hot.
the Jumbos aren't like normal strippers that you see at a strip club, like in Bada Bing, like you know in The Sopranos. It's like they're
really good pole dancers.
they're like athletes. They're like they wear the massive.
They're
chunky
also like
heels.
incredibly like
They're
stylish.
slamming their bodies onto
Yeah.
the like glossy like no, they're amazing.
They're also like super
they're
hip
amazing.
and shit, and they're just like fucking incredibly hot. Like I want.
They're incredibly hot.
Yeah, I'm not attracted.
None
to like,
of them were as hot as my friend. None of them. Like it's.
Yeah, but I'm like
Her and I would like if we like walk into a place like you feel shift in like energy like together like I
Here's the
like
thing.
we just like will. It's just amazing. It's
she's
like,
gonna
I
have
can't
four.
even explain.
She's gonna
the,
like. Here's
I
the
can't
thing.
even
It's
explain.
like you see a woman like that, and it's like okay, she's gonna have like 4,000 fucking Persian guys in her DMs. Number one.
Yeah, but that's true. Actually, no, I know a few of them.
Yes.
But she's told me, she's like, well, why don't you dress up like this and do photo shoots like this? Like you could do all of the same things I do. And I'm like wondering, I'm like, yeah, why don't I do that?
Because
I
you're
don't
not.
know.
You're not. That.
I don't know why I do
You're
that.
not that. You need to embrace.
I should be that though.
No,
but
you
I should be
shouldn't.
that
No,
while
you
I
should be-
can.
Me and Ben had this. Like talked to you about this the other night.
What do you
like
mean?
you are not. You're like a fucking. You're not that. You're just be Ida. You don't have to be a
I
thing.
am. And what has it gotten me? Nothing.
It's gotten you pretty. Ida.
Like,
Ida.
being
But I mean,
myself
being
has gotten
John
me
hasn't gotten me
nothing.
shit either. But it makes
Like
me happy.
not showing my tits has gotten me nothing.
I know Ida, but the thing
Not
is Ida.
showing my ass has gotten me nothing.
Ida.
I should do those things, and she inspires me to do those things. And I'm like, you know, it's not so bad. She
Well,
does
there's
it.
nothing wrong with
she
being,
does
like,
it, and
sexier.
I'm like mesmerized by her. So I really don't see. I'm not judging her for doing it. So why wouldn't I do it myself? Realistically, just because it's not my natural impulse to like put my body out there or to like.
Well, I don't think.
But I think it should be my natural impulse because that's what society is kind of like telling us is A, lucrative, and B, just culturally what it is now. What it is now.
Are you listening to yourself? Right
Sorry. I mean, I haven't conformed, obviously, because it's
Are you
difficult.
listening to yourself
It's
right
difficult for me to be anything other
Just
than what I am,
rewind
but I wish I
know,
could
stop
be
talking
differently.
for 2 seconds. Rewind the last 30 seconds and think about what you just said.
Know what I just said.
You just said
Said some
society's
shit.
telling me to show my ass, so why shouldn't I? That's the dumbest shit I've ever
Well,
heard.
my
come
whole
out of your
life
mouth.
I've argued against that, but now
Yes,
I'm
as
thinking
you should,
maybe I
because-
was wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot of times in history when society tells people to do things that are very fucking immoral, and like people do it, and then they go back, and then all of a sudden, 30 years later, their kids have to go. That was not my generation. I did not put those peoples in camps.
I
like
know.
it's fucking stupid. Like just
True.
fucking yeah.
I
just-
know, but also like
Relax. We
Also,
we
it's
are
easy
morally
to-
bankrupt as a fucking society. You know what another time prostitution was incredibly popular?
When?
fucking like Victorian England when women were like starving and eating rats off the street and shit. Every woman was a fucking hooker back then. It wasn't a fucking good thing. It was a sign of horrible economic times. And people, because they think we have Apple AirPod Pros and we walk around and we got a fucking TV and we sit around and we have fucking our Nobu sushi and all that shit. And if you make a decent amount of money, that we're not about to head to an absolute economic collapse, which is going to happen, and potentially fucking World War III, which will probably happen the next 5 fucking years. Everything's horrible right now. There's a sheen of fucking niceness around it. And for every woman showing her ass out on fucking Instagram and being like glorifying this kind of image, there's a woman with a scorpion tattooed on her face walking out Fig Street who's being made to do that by her fucking pimp. So like, tell me what we should be pushing as a society. And by the way, there's a lot more women doing that.
I just want a better pimp.
You can be your own pimp. But the thing is being your own pimp is an incredibly privileged thing to do. Because the majority of women who are exploited.
What's wrong with that? Give yourself the privilege to. My friend does it, and she looks
because people like you,
fucking like sexy. Like she looks hot, and I don't judge her.
She's
for
a
it.
model. I doubt. Is she have an OnlyFans or some shit?
She's not really a model. Well, she is a model, but she's also.
Is she doing porn?
No.
Yeah,
no,
then
she's not doing
like
porn.
the thing is,
she's
whatever,
like a chef. She's like turning into like.
No, I'm saying, well, why are you acting like she's out there like fucking like?
No, I'm saying she's like looking hot on her Instagram and in public and like wearing revealing clothes, but looking great at the same time.
Look good, but like
and
the
I'm
thing
like,
is
why don't I do that? Why don't I have the impulse to do that? I should have the impulse to do that. Other friends of mine in the past have told me I should do that. And I would like shit on them, but like maybe he or whoever, like maybe they were right. Like maybe that is what I should be doing, and maybe I'll be regretful later that I didn't do it now. That's all.
If you want to feel better about yourself, just like don't fucking like just like listen. This is not a good sign in society. It's like there's people being
to get in your bikini and look good.
No, I'm saying like going to the beach, wearing a bikini, whatever. Fucking putting hot pictures on Instagram, sure. Like all that stuff, looking good when you go out, that's fine. Yeah. But the thing is like, it's like I hear this that's not what most like women are being pushed to do.
I'm saying I got to get out of my comfort zone, and if I want to make something of myself, I better show some tits and ass.
I mean,
soon.
like I have a
pretty
friend.
Soon.
I have a female friend who came
like,
to me.
What am I doing here?
I have a female friend who came to me the other day, probably a couple months ago, and she like. She's very cool, and she was sitting in the bar and she was like, I had no idea that like half my friends are on seeking arrangements, and they're like essentially prostitutes.
Damn, what do they make on there?
Yeah, I know that's funny to joke about, but the thing is,
I'm kidding,
yeah,
but
the thing is like
making?
you shouldn't be whoring yourself out for.
And the problem
anything.
is that I can't fundamentally, and
exactly.
Everyone hate
shouldn't
myself for that. No, that's wrong. I shouldn't be this way.
What are you talking about?
I shouldn't be this.
I'm talking about being a whore, Ida. I'm not talking about looking sexier. No, I'm talking about going out and fucking an old man for money. I'm not talking about being
a whore. I could never be a whore, but I could look like one if I tried hard enough. In fact, many would argue I do even with all my clothes on.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like you're getting this. Also, like I'm not trying to do this Andrew Tate bullshit.
No, but do it. But look how successful he is. I'm just saying.
Andrew Tate's a whore.
I'm just
all
saying,
these guys are fucking. All these are like masculine guys who are like trying to find their trad wives are fucking retards too.
They're insufferable fucking fags. To be honest,
they're massive fags.
But my whole thing is like it's very easy to like, rely on one's. Ideology or like more, not even ideology. Like you could sit there and like default to like, oh, well, I'm so moral and I'm so ethical and I'm so good. I'm such a good
Candace
person.
Owens, everybody else.
I'm such an amazing person. But then I'm saying it's easy to do that in your like teens, and it's easy to do that when you're young, and then you realize like you have to make money eventually.
If you want to make real fucking money, learn how to fucking use the stock market. Go and learn how to fucking
Why don't I learn how to use the stock market after I've manipulated some guy who makes money in the stock market to teach me, and then not give him anything in return?
Do that, yeah, absolutely.
Great.
There we go. I'm not saying you can't. Like, I'm not saying like that's stupid. I'm just saying like there's a like fine line right now where it's like you get these like.
Maybe this is the Patreon.
It's whatever, but I'm just saying like you get like these like fucking. It's just annoying.
I'm kidding. It's like I'm not, whatever. I'm not gonna show. I'm not gonna like do fucking Playboy. First of all, they're not knocking at my door. They don't know who I am. But I'm just saying, moving to LA at first, I was still very like in my Texas conservative mentality of like be like conservative and like I don't mean ideologically. I just mean like in the way you dress and the way you present yourself. Like I come from the suburbs of Dallas where it's like the girls I grew up with like do not do what the girls in LA do. Like they do not do that. Like we didn't go to school like, well, that's true. We did go to school with cleavage and our tits out. That's every girl in high school. But I just mean like
it's been happening since like the fucking 70s.
I did it. Everybody did it. It's like you're like, oh my god, I have things like, and you're like
women
want
used
to
to be
show them
fucking
off.
naked in ancient Rome.
When you're younger, you're like, oh my god, well, like this just came. I just suddenly have boobs. Oh my god, I have an ass. Like let me show. And then you're like, oh no, I shouldn't do that. It's not respectful. It's not classy. It's not ladylike. And so you kind of pull back, and then you are realizing like, oh no. When you move to LA, you're like, no, that's what this whole game is. You put them back out. You put them back out. You put the tits back out. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do if you want to make something of yourself. In Dallas, no. Like in Dallas, you go to
The funny
college,
thing is that's sad though.
What do you mean?
That's fucking sad.
Of course it's sad. Life is sad. Life is just a series of sad events.
That's so sad.
But sprinkled with some good ones here and there.
That's so
but to just expect
pessimistic
all the time.
and
yes, it's
and
cynical.
sad.
It's cynical. It's sad. It's nihilistic. But that is kind of what you decide eventually. You're like when you realize like the Me Too movement was based off of nothing, right? The whole point of women in Hollywood is so that they can leverage their sexuality to get the end goal, which is a career, right? That is what you do traditionally since the dawn of time, before films were made, before cameras were made.
Yeah.
You would whore yourself out for the most powerful guy so that you can fucking have, a warm bed at night. It's not like a new concept. Like this is not something that's new to people. What's new is our complete denial of this. Like what's new is our denial of the fact
I think
that
what's
women's
new,
sexuality is innately the power that they hold over the rest of society. And if you're not leveraging that, you can say that sure, it's because of self-respect, but you could also say that it's because of a guilt and a shame that you're made to feel for something that is innately your purpose on the planet, which is to fucking get people off. That's our whole. No one's here to listen to me talk. Like, I mean, some of you here are, and thank you for that.
I can be real with you right now.
Like, I know what I am.
I disagree with everything you're saying.
I love that you do, and I think that moves us forward as a society for little gay men like yourself to think things like that and push us ahead. But it's not realistic. Like, it's just not real. It's not a pragmatic approach to what this whole fucking hellish existence is, which is you look hot, people want to fuck you, they give you money, and then everything else sucks ass in between.
I think you're just being nihilistic.
That's life.
I think you're just being nihilistic. No, I think you're doing this nihilistic thing.
That's life.
I think that's like the opposite is true. I think that's
the opposite of sin is not virtue but faith. Yes.
No, shut up. No, I'm just saying that's a great quote. But I'm just saying oh my god. Women, I think this embracing of like fucking my job, I'm to be a Miss Independent, I gotta suck off a rich dude and get money.
Oh no, I'm never gonna suck off a rich dude. He can look at my photo though, if he wants.
Okay, I'm not. Your people who follow your like fucking mentality do suck off rich dudes, and like
this isn't my mentality, by the way. I'm adopting this personality because I know that this is the right.
Yeah, that personality is probably the most
because I'm seeing the people around me.
Yeah, it's the most anti-equality kind of like.
So the one I had where you're like the one that I do have and the one that I'm trying hard to get out of, where I'm like, just show your tits on Instagram. Just do it. Like, just do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just get the algorithm going. Like,
let's be real here. What are we actually talking about? Are we talking about like fucking showing cleavage on Instagram, or are we talking about being a whore?
Someone offered to do a photo shoot with me recently. Who I've seen the photos on his page, and he's got like a significant following. And he's like a well-known photographer, and he's photographed a lot of like, I don't know, famous people in this town, I guess.
Is it that fucking Polaroid fucking retard that was accused of rape?
Bryant? No. Was he accused of rape?
No, who's the guy who photographed like President Obama and shit? Do you still have vice photographs?
No, it's not fucking, I'm not living in DC. Not Heidi Fleiss. No, Heidi Fleiss is Hollywood, actually. But no, he's photographed some like prominent, whatever, well-to-do people in this town, but they're all very, very, very sexual photographs. Like, not just like any, like they're like bordering on BDSM type of thing.
Okay.
But they're very well done, and they're tasteful, and they look good, and the women in them are like hot and like attractive, and like I'm like with it, and I'm like, oh great. Like,
why do you think he's hitting you up?
Because he wants me to dress like that so he can take photos of me like that and put them on his Instagram. It's called a collab. Like, that's what this is. I've had these offers before, and I've denied. I've turned them all down stupidly. I should have done them.
Just keep doing what you're doing, which is like working.
Yeah, but
how long have we been doing this? Like a year?
Yeah, but this is
like nothing.
By the way, John, if I did one of these photo shoots, do you know how much better this would be as a result? Like, do you know what kind of attention we would garner?
It's not worth it to me.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You mean that?
Because I actually care about you. Yeah.
Oh, don't hit me with that.
Because I actually care about you.
Come on, no.
Isn't that fucking sad? Does that suck?
Oh,
Does that suck? Because I actually care about you. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I know you should.
I would do this podcast with 3,000 fucking viewers for the rest of time.
Really?
If it meant you not having to have some fucking creep take a photo of you.
He's not a creep.
Yes.
He's just like a photographer who knows when the kind of women he wants to photograph.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
I said that wrong. I said that wrong.
If I started doing that, what the fuck would you think of me? If I just started, if I really studied,
that properly.
If I really got into boudoir photography for a fucking year and like got into like taking camera pictures, everything, I would come here every fucking night and you'd be like, "What fucking whore did you photograph today?" That's all you would fucking say to me.
And you would tell me, "Well, today's whore was really nice."
Yeah, I fuck one out every 5 of them. And that's what would happen.
Oh, you think I would fuck him? Are you out of your mind?
No, I don't think you would, but it's the same thing as he's on the off chance you might. Because one out of 5 of the chicks he photographs fucks him.
But he knows, but it's
$10 he gets naked. He's like, I'm going to dress like you.
Well, I would have to get close to naked. Not
no, I'm
naked.
$10. He's like, I'm gonna get naked too. Let's just get like on each other's level, like that. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're in a fucking room. It's the Dennis Reynolds implication.
And then I'll proceed to verbally eviscerate him and make him feel like less than nothing, which ironically he'll probably like. But it's that would not be the intention.
You're very smart. You need to embrace the fact that you're smart and that you actually have something to say, and like you fucking don't need to. I
feel like I have embraced it. I've done a podcast.
You just literally said like 10 minutes ago that nobody cares about what I say. Like, they do.
And the people that are listening,
people are clawing at the fucking door. I think the fact that you haven't done anything like that is like, remember all the mystique around Billie Eilish because she wouldn't show her fucking tits for fucking years?
But then she did, and people liked it.
Yeah, and then nobody gives a fuck because she's already a world famous singer. It was pointless. It was pointless. You know what? She's probably surrounding herself with a bunch of fucking rich homos who are telling her to do it. It's empowering. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So, like, the thing is like, you just fucking keep doing what you're doing, which is what you're good. Saying, you're really good at this.
Well, thank you. But she's not a good example because she's already elevated to this mega superstardom. So her showing her tits after she's already become a massive superstar means nothing because my point is that it when you're not someone like Billie Eilish who gets famous at 15 years old because your family is from the east side of LA and they're all fucking artistic hippity-dippity weirdos and she's talented. I'm not saying she's not talented. She absolutely is. But like if you're not in that situation and you don't have this childhood fame and success, then you do other things like model and show your tits.
Why don't you just keep fucking shut up. Why don't you just keep fucking grinding
full nipple,
what you're
but
doing?
like
just keep you keep adding all these weird characters. Just keep fucking grinding. You're
I'm not gonna not grind at this.
Keep fucking grinding.
But
don't do your bullshit.
Making moves, like that's what this whole thing is. You have to make moves.
You know how much shit I'm gonna give you?
Unfortunately, it's not everyone's lucky enough to like fall into a position where you just suddenly make a lot of money and like do, I
will like lose a lot of respect for you.
It's fine.
It's not fine because I actually care.
Then you'll gain it back when we get more listeners.
No, I won't. I won't. You don't know me.
To do a photo shoot? What are you like a preacher? It's a photo shoot. I don't think Devin would give a shit.
Devin would definitely give a shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking tree?
If I did a hot photo shoot, I don't think he'd care.
Yes, he would 100% give a fuck. What are you out of your mind?
Why? Who gives
Why are you retarded? Like, what are you talking about? Why?
Literally, like, what's the problem with having hot photos of yourself? Like, what's the issue?
It's not having hot photos of yourself, Ida. It's some guy who obviously wants to fuck the shit out of you, trying to get you to fuck him. That's what it is. And you buying it hook, line, and sinker because you want to get more fucking views.
But he also literally needs models for his page, is what he does.
He doesn't need models, Ida. He'll get any 20-year-old in the valley to fucking model for him. He doesn't fucking need your ass.
He wants this one.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally just levying his fucking fame because he's a fucking creep.
Well, he's asked me for months now. And I've like said kind of like I've been very tepid in my response, and I've been a little bit like I wishy-washy and non-responsive as I
yeah, because you like the attention.
But I want to do it. I've just kind of been tepid because I don't want to do it, but
you don't want to do it because you know it's dumb as fuck. That's why. You know how much shit. You know what I would say.
My point is I would.
You know what I would do?
I would do
you know what I would
things.
do if I saw that on your Instagram profile? You know what I would do?
What?
I go ugh.
Oh, good.
I go, ugh.
Good. I'm glad.
I go, ugh, what a fucking loser. I go, what a fucking, oh my God, she jumped the shark. She jumped the shark. No, not even 2-bit whore. You jumped the shark before you even made it, honey. And it'd be like, it'd be so dumb.
Or you jump the shark and then you make it.
No, you're not going to, how many people do that?
By the way, let's just like look at the trajectory of Hollywood, right? 2 + 2 = 4. Marilyn Monroe, Gwyneth Paltrow, Jennifer Lawrence, every single fucking person who has made it
Jennifer Lawrence
fucked Harvey Weinstein, and some other people occasionally. But Harvey Weinstein was not alive during Marilyn Monroe's era.
So that's great. So that's great. So
I'm
we
not
should just
saying
do
it's
that.
I'm not
That's
saying it's
great.
great.
No, but it works. So it's good. Yeah.
Do you think I like this? By the way, this is not just about Hollywood. Let's extrapolate this. This is the human condition. This is biology. This is basic functions of male, female genomes. This is what happens.
Yeah.
You're a male. You want to fuck a woman. A woman makes herself fuckable, and then you want her, and you
don't have to tell me this shit. I've read Blood Meridian. I know how this works.
Right. So, like, what is it exactly that I'm inventing here? Like, so you're saying that my entire purpose in life is to avoid and contradict and deny what traditionally has been the path and the trajectory of all the women before me, simply because I might have a slightly higher IQ?
No, your entire purpose in life is to listen to that voice inside your head that's telling you what to do, that you know is the right way to do it, instead of giving into societal pressure and doing what they want you to do. That's your purpose in life. Because when you'll be truly,
what happens if I don't prosper because of that?
Then that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
No,
and you need and the sooner you fucking accept that, the sooner you fucking accept that you'll be okay dying under a bridge in a fucking cardboard box. The sooner you'll be happy.
So I have to be a martyr. I have to be a fucking martyr.
No, but there's a so when you go in that's
what it means to give up.
Have you seen Band of Brothers?
No, I've not seen.
Okay,
Band
well
of Brothers.
You should watch Band of Brothers after this World War II documentary. You'll love it. There's a scene in Band of Brothers. There's a guy.
Too gory. There's so many deaths.
No, shut up. So, anyways, there's a scene in Band of Brothers. There's this guy.
I'm a stupid bimbo.
Will you let me fucking speak? There's a scene in Band of Brothers where there's a guy, he goes blind temporarily because he's so terrified during a gunfight with Nazis. He goes blind temporarily. He's terrified of dying. And there's one guy in the unit, and he looks at the guy, and they're getting in another gunfight, and this guy is grabbing this dude and pulling him up and saying, fire your rifle at the enemy. And the guy's screaming and crying, and he can't shoot the gun. And the guy looks at him and goes, the sooner you understand that you're going to die, you'll be okay.
Then you become powerful.
It's the same speech from fucking, what was that movie? Well, how'd you win the swimming race? Well, I didn't save any energy for the way back. It's the same fucking thing.
It's right before you die, you live.
No, it's you have to accept that you may be mediocre for the rest of your life and you'll never fucking make it.
Can I tell you the difference?
Yes.
Death I can accept. Mediocrity I cannot accept.
You may be mediocre.
Do you understand what I mean? No, I would rather die.
Ida,
I would rather die than be mediocre.
Ida, that's what you don't understand about what I'm telling you.
I am.
That guy is saying the sooner you accept you'll die, you'll live, you'll be fine. The sooner you accept that you might be mediocre, you won't be, and you're not mediocre.
So the second I realize that the second I accept my fate of mediocrity is when I transcend the mediocrity.
No, the second you stop being afraid to be mediocre is when you actually start working.
Okay.
Yes.
But fine. What did you say? Say it again.
The second you accept the fact that it's okay to be mediocre. And it's okay to be. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. The second you understand you might be normal, you're not some special little angel, and that you're not some fucking genius, and you're not fucking. And I'm not talking about fucking. It's the second you stop being insecure.
I'm not a genius.
The second you stop having an ego and simultaneously stop being insecure is the second you can actually work on your fucking art.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
There we go.
But what about
me
showing your tits as an art?
Shut up. No, that's you. That's you being lazy. That's you being fucking lazy.
I am lazy.
No, you're not, Ida. And the second you realize you're not lazy, and because are you okay with being lazy?
No.
Yeah, you suck ass sometimes. Okay. I'm lazy as fuck.
Yeah, but here's the thing, John. I'm a woman. You don't understand what it means to be.
You have zero idea what it means to be a man. You just watched an entire World War II documentary, and you've yet to understand what it means to be a fucking man. And the thing is like,
I know what it means to be a man. I think.
No, you don't. It's just, it's way more dangerous and fucking sucks ass to be a fucking guy.
It's dangerous to be a woman too. You're under threat constantly.
I can't imagine what it's like being a fucking woman.
Do you understand? Dude, I was at fucking Citibank yesterday, and I literally ran to my car. I sprinted to my car because this homeless guy wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh yeah, I've never had that.
I'm not kidding. I really my problem is I go to areas. well, I live around here. It's like it's just they're just around. They're just
You shouldn't have
here.
to deal with that either.
But it's
You know.
you're already under constant threat. So it's like, what am I more afraid of the homeless guy at Citibank than I am of, or am I more afraid of the photographer who wants to pay me money and do a collaboration with me than I am of the homeless guy who's accosting me at fucking
You should be
Citibank?
because the homeless guy
who's on drugs.
The homeless guy
At
accosting
least
you
I
at
can
Citibank.
manipulate the photographer.
No,
I
I
can't
know, but
manipulate the psycho.
The homeless guy at
I can
Citibank.
outsmart the photographer, John. If you think
You
I'm
can
so smart,
outsmart a homeless guy.
I don't know about
I just
that.
burped. The homeless guy at Citibank
I could not
is like
outsmart a
it's
homeless
totally,
guy.
it's totally
They're
first of all, they're
crazy.
two totally different scenarios. And the thing is like you
Yeah, but you start making these equalizations in your head after a certain point
Yeah,
where you're
it's
just like
stupid.
you're like, what am I
can't
doing?
make broad
And when
generalizations.
enough people tell you that you should do something, you start to feel like you're really an idiot for not doing it. And like my friend who's extremely hot and like
she's not telling you to do she's
no, but she's encouraged me to do it because I don't think she finds there to be any. She's only found that it has enhanced and benefited her life.
I don't know her.
And
Is she gonna? Do you think she's gonna be famous?
It's not about fame.
Do you think
dude.
she's
It's
gonna be
about
really
money.
successful?
It's about money. It's not about fame.
It's not about money though. And the second you
It
stop
is
being
about
obsessed with
money,
fucking
though.
money,
I'm not
it's
obsessed
money.
with money.
So
That's
you
why I don't
are
have
right
any.
now.
If
You're
I-
so
if
obsessed
I
with
was
money.
so obsessed with
no,
money,
that's why
I
you're
would
so
have it.
frustrated with yourself right now because you don't have any and you're so obsessed with it.
Exactly.
It's literally there's literally
Exactly.
it's a tale as old as time. There's Greek fucking stories about there's fucking King
I need to
Midas's
be-
touch and all that shit. It's like there's so many warnings throughout history about not being obsessed with money.
I need to be independently wealthy to be happy with myself, I think, at the end of the day.
What you need is low overhead. Stop having high
I
overhead.
have low overhead.
No, I have the lowest overhead known to man.
Actually,
I'm
you
actually
definitely
pretty fucking
do.
happy
You
right
do
now.
have very low overhead.
You know
I
what? My
respect
last
that.
2 months fucking sucked ass, but it's like
I'm
I'll
a
be
woman.
fine. in
As a
3
woman,
months,
I can't have low overhead. We have maintenance. We have things we need.
easily make $70,000 a year right now.
I
just
used
getting a
to
fucking
make 70.
server
Does
job.
somebody fucking wipe my ass with $70,000 a year? Fuck that. I mean, I
You
already
can
made
easily
that.
make $70,000.
By the way, I'd be happy with 70 grand. I've made it before.
Exactly, it's
nice.
insane.
But my point is like
Yeah.
that's not my end game. My end game is not 70 grand. I'd rather have zero money than have 70 grand a year forever in perpetuity.
That's silly, but okay.
It's silly, sure, but life is silly. This whole thing that we're doing here, like living and existing.
Stop it with this nihilistic
It's like
bullshit. I don't
we
think
don't
you
even
actually
know
believe
why
in
we're
this.
here.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna do it, it's like either get into credit card debt and fucking go down in flames and take JP Morgan's ass with
Yeah.
you, or make a bunch of money, or at least make six figures. Because I've done the in between, and it sucks as much as being broke, maybe more so. Because not only are you beholden to some like bullshit fucking Ponzi scheme of a business model that you're enslaved to, but you also have no personal life, personal freedom, or agency because you're enslaved to this company. So it's like I would actually rather be broke and have to figure out creative ways of paying my bills and paying my shit off, like what I'm doing with like the papers.
Let me grab
so
my
I'm writing
little my
papers
magic. Let me
right
grab
now.
my magic ball right now. I'm gonna rub it and I'm gonna take the cloth off of it. I'm gonna look at my magic future seeing
Should I
eye,
talk about the
and I'm gonna
papers?
tell you right now. If you and Devin keep doing what you're doing right now, both of you will be making over 7 figures in 5
Oh,
years.
he will?
No. If you guys if you guys both keep doing and go keep your fucking your shit straight and both and keep focusing on your grind.
Yeah. If I
you'll
can
both be making a
convert all the
combined 7.
incels into people that suddenly like hearing women talk about whatever it is I'm talking about, like again, I'm not an idiot. I'm not even upset by that. I'm just saying
There's
I'm
no
trying.
incels in this. Listen to this fucking pod. The
Not to this podcast, but to other ones. My
Yeah, I fucking
okay.
Yeah.
And so like, and that's fine. I really like if you're paying, be an incel. I don't give a shit what you are. I really don't care.
I hate this. Like I'm an independent bitch. Like fucking pay me. Like I need this shit. I'll show you my tits and ass. It's so fucking gay
used
and
to
lame.
hate that. I've hated that my whole life.
You've been advocating it for the past 20 minutes. It's so gay and lame and
But
boring.
how
and
long have I been
stupid.
not advocating for it? My whole life.
Yeah, and you should
My whole
keep
life.
fucking no, because that's the
At
little
a
voice in your head
certain
you need to
point,
listen to.
I think at a certain point,
I'm not saying put on a burqa.
I know,
I don't
I
give
know,
a
I
fuck
know.
about you. The
And-
thing
and
is
by
just
the
like just
way-
keep doing what you are. I know that's not you.
It's not me.
Be you.
It's not me.
Be you. Be what makes you you.
I'm me here every week. So who
Yeah,
cares if
and
I do
keep
some other
doing
thing?
it. Keep doing it. We've been doing it a year.
I keep doing it. But who cares if I do this other little third thing?
My
in the
father was
background?
45 years old when he broke into the industry.
Huh?
He was 45 years old. He didn't stop writing for probably
First of all, he's a man.
No. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to be right now as a white man. It's almost impossible to make money writing in Hollywood. Number one. Number two.
I don't want to be the token woman in anybody's fucking quota.
Fuck it. Take advantage of that way quicker than showing your tits.
No, fuck.
How are you so weird about that?
Because fuck that. I'm not going to use.
Man, I'd be using
I'm not going to use my Persian female whatever to get some writing job. I will use it to show my ass because that is traditionally what women do.
That's ass backwards. But the thing
is, it's what we do. It's what we do.
No, just fucking okay. Listen, the dude, my dad fucking wrote for like fucking.
No woman has ever written The Sopranos.
Yeah, then why don't you start fucking trying to?
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you think it's a problem with society? Do you think it's a problem with fucking women?
I'm not David Chase. I'm some like dumb bitch who loves David Chase, but I'm not. I don't hate myself. I like myself. I'm not like trying to, but I'm not David Chase. Like that's also David Chase was 60 when
a woman wrote fucking Girls, and that was great.
Lena Dunham created the best show. Yeah, Girls was that's a great point. She's incredible. But David Chase wrote The Sopranos when he was in his 60s, which is insane. That's like the oldest I've heard of anybody being your dad was 15 years his junior.
Yeah, but the thing
that's
is
inspiring to me. Is like what's inspiring to me is seeing people achieve in old age and when they've acquired the wisdom and the necessary like fundamental values of life that I think it takes to really be able to adequately piece together a storyline that's not only like relatable but really like resonant with people, and it and it takes life experience and it takes a lot of knowledge and understanding of like interpersonal relationships and just familial dynamics and just a breadth of things that like I really think it takes time on this planet to be able to adequately accumulate those experiences and then convey them through the screen. And so like David Chase is a really good example of an inspiration of that. So is Lena Dunham, actually, even though she didn't even live that long of a life, but she really was so true in all of her experiences that she was able to
art's
convey
a reflection
that.
of personal truth. But what I'm trying to say is like I'm
not saying I'm not going to create that. Like I would love to. That's my dream.
If I found out today that growing turnips made me exceptionally happy. Yeah, turnips are great. If I found out today that growing turnips, I like doing this. I like doing podcasts. I like hanging out with you guys.
Love it too,
Thankfully, it takes very little work.
Exactly.
If all of a sudden,
especially for you,
if all of a sudden this is a full-time job, I fucking listen. If all of a sudden this is a full-time job, but then I found out, I really like growing turnips. I can make a decent living growing turnips. Who gives a fuck? I'm just gonna grow turnips. I would grow turnips.
Yeah.
I would quit everything.
To grow turnips.
Yes, if it made me that happy. Okay, I don't care.
Let me tell you something, John.
What?
What if I told you that showing my ass,
doesn't make you happy.
I could make
doesn't make you happy.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I could make that much. It's like my growing turnips is me showing my ass.
Whatever.
And it's so easy, and I work this hard for it, and I work out, I do squats.
Are you aware?
Like, why not show it off?
Are you going to give everything up?
Give everything up? What does that even mean?
You may hate yourself a year after
I'll hate myself as I'm doing it.
So you're just going to give up?
I hate myself now for even contemplating it.
No, you don't.
I kind of do.
You don't. You're just obsessed with the wrong things.
What do you mean?
You're obsessed with fucking money. It's stupid.
What do you mean obsessed with money? I've never been obsessed with money. If I was obsessed with money, John, I would have married some rich guy. Do you understand that? Like,
no, but you want it your way. That's the thing.
So that means I'm not obsessed with money because I'll find a crafty way of accumulating it.
No, you just haven't found your way yet. So, but like, there's all these little enticing little like money bubbles flying by you, and you're like, well, I could do that, and I could do this, and I can use this as a stepping stone to get here, and it's like, it's just like
what's wrong
fucking
with an enticing money bubble?
You're doing the right thing right now. This is your enticing money bubble.
This is what I want to do. This is what I like doing. But I'm saying life is not what you like doing. I love doing this, but this isn't life. This is what I like. This is like my hobby.
Of course.
I know that life doesn't reward people for what they want to do. It rewards people for what they should do and what they're meant to do.
Are you meant to show your ass?
I'm a woman.
That's silly.
So maybe
that's
I
the most.
am.
That's the most.
I know it sounds. It goes against everything I've ever thought my whole life, and I still don't even believe this.
Bell Hooks is like turning in her grave right now.
I have enough hot friends.
Andrea Dworkin was like the coolest chick ever.
I've lived in LA long enough where I have enough hot friends around me that
Are these really like hot friends? Are they really okay?
They're hot.
No, I'm not saying are they hot. Are they really, really friends?
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes, they are.
Okay.
I'm growing closer.
I've never met any of them.
I'm not like super close with them yet, but I'm like getting closer with them.
Okay.
And in this one in particular, like I'm, like we're friends. We're friends. But I see her life, and I see.
You know what? It's funny. I think I actually.
I'm not jealous of her. I just realized like I can do what she's doing. Like we have these assets. Like she has these assets. Like I have these assets. Like show them.
I think I figured out.
And other people, like other gay friends of mine in the past have told me to do this. Like,
yeah, don't trust
pour
gays.
yourself out.
I think I figured it out.
And
right?
I'm like,
so,
oh, maybe they had a point.
I always get pissed off when I get invited to your shit. I think a lot of that is FOMO.
She was there, yeah.
I think a lot of that is FOMO, but also I think a lot of that is I'm not vetting any of these cocksuckers.
You think that's what it is? You
I
think
think
that's
a
why
lot of that
Halloween
is that.
night? You knew she was there Halloween too, this friend.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know who she was till fucking 30 minutes ago.
Oh, she was there Halloween night.
Whatever. But the thing is like, I there's a part of like, fucking, who are these people?
I'm just so vulnerable. I can't even believe I talked about any of this on here.
You're gonna edit the fuck out of it.
No, I won't. I'll leave it. I'm done editing. I don't have time. I can't deal with the editing anymore. It's like, it is what it is. I used to cut little things out that I say here and there on the show, and then I'm like, what the fuck did I ever care about? They like that stuff, and no one's judging you for it.
You're becoming better at being more vulnerable, and that's really
it's so hard. I edit so much shit out in the beginning because I was like, I said that. That's really fucked up. Like, don't say that. They're gonna hate you for that. And I'm like, I say way.
Ida's podcast like.
It's called Redacted with Ida.
Redacted with Ida.
Yeah, that's.
You're so nervous right now.
I hate it. I had a couple drinks, and then at the end, I'm like, why don't I just like? I felt like it was like a Norm. You know what? I said it because I was like, I feel like I felt like it was a Norm Macdonald joke. I was like, why don't I become a whore? Let me become a whore. Like, this is what I was put on this planet.
Yeah, the funny thing is like.
But life is a Norm joke.
You gotta
on so many levels.
I think, but the thing is like shit like that, like the nihilistic. I'm not.
I
the
am
guy.
a nihilist. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not the guy to be that around. I'm an incredible optimist, and like you can't. How often have you heard me?
Yin and the yang
how
of
often
us. That's who we are.
I know. How often have you heard me be nihilistic about anything but myself?
I don't even hear you being nihilistic about yourself ever,
which
is inspiring in and of itself. You're self-deprecating, but I don't think you're nihilistic.
Self-deprecating. I take
but I don't think you're nihilistic about your approach to life. Like what you were saying earlier, you're like hyping yourself up about like, oh, I'm getting in. Like that is inspiring to me. Honestly,
yeah, I always have like a few dark. Yeah, just fucking anyone.
You're like, I'm gonna get jacked by April. I was like,
get a server job and keep doing this.
Wants to. Yeah.
Get a server job, keep doing that. I know it sucks dick, but get a fucking server job, keep doing this.
Kind of a server job. You are kind of you're serving for people.
Tired of your fucking shit.
I'll be serving for people, but I'll just be serving ass.
I'm tired of your shit.
For us, so John, you don't even realize the sacrifice.
It's so funny.
For us, like I would be making the sacrifice for you.
You do that, I quit.
That's crazy.
Watch me, motherfucker.
That's crazy.
You go find another podcast though.
That's really, you know what? That's you're a real self-saboteur. You're a real self-saboteur. You don't want to succeed. You don't want me to help.
I told you.
You don't want me to help us succeed by whoring myself out. What about for you, John? What
I don't care about me.
How about I want the best for you, and that's why I'm willing to show my ass for this podcast. How about that?
I don't want you to.
I was willing to shave my head. Showing my ass is
that's different. That's being a model.
By the way, showing your ass is so much less traumatizing for a woman than shaving your head.
Yeah, because women are retarded. That's not a good point.
Well, so treat us like the retards we are, and let us show our asses.
I treat you like a retard constantly.
Well, so let me show my ass.
No.
What if I shave my head and show my ass? Nah, I'd never.
You should shave your ass and show your head. How about that?
Then they would really throw stones at me in Iran. All right.
This
is we're gonna wrap this up.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.
If you agree with me in the comments, comment below.
Yeah, tell us your opinion.
Tell everyone why Ida's fucking stupid. Okay. Love you guys.
Or why I'm a brilliant genius.
You'll get two.
You know what this is? This is Kissinger mentality, okay?
This
is Bronze Age mindset.
I just literally there's two ways this can go. There's gonna be
war criminal mentality.
There's three ways. People are gonna agree with you, call me a retard. People are gonna agree with me, call you a retard. Or the third way, and if people agree with you and call me a retard, I'm gonna garner that 50% of the people that agree with you and call me a retard just want to see your ass.
But they fundamentally agree with you.
Yeah, but they got no money, motherfucker.
But then 25% of the people fundamentally agree with me and also want to see my ass.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what math we just did.
I started coughing out of nowhere.
Anyways, guys, take some seminal vitamin C. We're gonna do supplements soon, by the way. So I want to talk about supplements soon. I don't know if anybody cares about this. If you do have any interest in like health, wellness, I hate that word. I fucking hate wellness. Look at the dumb bitch I'm turning into just contemplating a photo shoot.
Wellness is way cooler. Yeah.
Me contemplating a photo shoot has actually caused me to say shit like, let me know your thoughts on wellness. I'm turning into a fucking retard. Okay, I am a retard though. I am a woman after all. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. I'm gonna show my ass. Good night.
Good night.
Good luck.